believe you play with so much conviction.
I told him I just wanted to shake his hand afterwards. I just want to shake your hand.
That is Academy Award level shit.
That's what I'm saying. I really just want to shake your hand for that. That's it.
Yeah.
Academy Award winning finessing.
Yeah, that is, you have to put on a hell of a performance to get that, convincing,
When niggas ever said, don't act like we don't sell 40 hours a week, yo. Get up here and sell his dream.
Yeah.
We sold the shit out that motherfucker.
That's almost like I almost got away with cutting school in 5th grade.
Man, I was never bold enough to, bro. I was always too scared, bro. Man, if my mom ever found out I skipped school.
Oh, so you did, but you just didn't.
I never did.
Oh, you never did.
Yeah, off the fear of what might happen if I got caught. You know what I'm saying?
I got the beating of a lifetime. I can tell you that. That was belt.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to risk that.
But I was going all the way, man. Like, I skipped school twice with Jerome, and then the third time I was like, no, I'll skip by myself. And the reason why I was doing it is because I had a teacher that used to, she used to bring me up to the front of the class, and then she used to, like, scold me out. Like,
Oh, she used to try to embarrass you and shit?
She used to make me cry.
Damn! When was this?
5th grade, so this is 1994.
Oh, man. Shit.
And
some of those elementary school teachers were fucking vicious, bro.
yeah.
I had a teacher named Miss Cadoba. She would do shit like that to people. Cadoba. Yeah, she was vicious, bro. She used to do stuff like that and she never did it to me, but she was just mean across the board to everybody.
Yeah.
But there was those certain people she was just like radared in, you know what I mean? And just like went in on.
Yeah. Oh. No, I never just seen you anymore.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize I had my first and last name on here. Maybe I shouldn't.
Oh, I thought you were like, I didn't even know what my real
You're
first
right.
name and last name.
What is my name?
Yeah. I used AJ Advantage for years. I kind of forgot.
But yeah, man, goddamn Apple products, bro.
Yeah.
They've been going crazy. Oh, but what I am gonna do that's gonna improve my computer performance, so I don't have to kick out all the money for a new one, is they told me at the store if I take the back off of it and I replace the hard drive with a solid state drive, and then I upgrade the RAM because it's only got 4. But upgrade the RAM to 8, they were like it'll run brand new again. It'll run like a 2017.
Damn. So you wouldn't even have to.
Yeah, the laptop. Yeah, so. No, well, but he was like, do you have the one with the disk drive? Because if so, he was like, this shit is easy. And I looked at it online, bro. It's literally like unscrew, put the new one in, screw it in.
Oh.
Like, yeah, on this one, it's easy.
Okay.
But I think the later models, after they took the disk drive out, they were like, it's like the Geek Squad, like the Genius Bar has to do it.
Okay.
But before that, though, since mine started the disk drive on it, I can upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM, and then I'll upgrade the hard drive to like 550 or something gigabytes or whatever. Because right now I'm only at like 330.
Yeah.
But they were saying that solid state drive compared to that disk drive that we were using, will run 100 times faster. Because I kept telling them, I'm like, I was trying to export the podcast last week and it crashed right after I saved it.
Yeah.
He was like, that's because it was trying to run. You had used up all 4 gigs of RAM, and it was trying to run off your solid state drive that it couldn't keep up with. So it keeps crashing. That's why your programs keep crashing.
No,
Oh, damn, I forgot to turn these lights on. Something seems so different. It wasn't like I was looking at the camera. I was like,
yeah.
why aren't we showing up clear?
Yeah. You know what? I'm probably like when we start rolling, like I'll finish that cutting school thing because it has such a kind of a strange ending.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Strange
Yeah,
ending
hell
with
yeah.
the teacher and all that stuff.
Well, shit.
It's
We
like
can get
the
to
whole year was kind of like cinematic almost.
that whole school year.
Yeah. Like
5th grade.
94,
You were
yeah.
in New York at that point, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was about to ask you and then another thing I always thought is when you cut school, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah. Okay. Then
That's
I'll get
another
into the details of what me and Sharon actually did.
Okay.
and stuff like
Because
that.
it's like in New York now you got options.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
you could travel more. When
Yeah.
you skip school here, it's like your school's already in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And then
You know what I
have to,
mean?
like,
So
walk
it's
all the way.
like when people used to skip school at Apex, they literally used to go to Bojangles or it was a Bojangles and Taco Bell, like
Yeah.
within like half a mile that everybody used to walk to for lunch. So that was where
Yeah.
they would go.
Oh.
And it was like, why would you skip school and go a half a mile away?
Yeah.
And then just hang out there. So sometimes the
Yeah.
security guard would go down there
Yeah.
just to like collect names of people who were there.
Oh, just
Yeah,
'cause
and then you get in trouble the
you
next
already
day.
know,
Yeah, so like the next day, if you're down there outside of any lunches, you're done.
Yeah.
So it was so many ways to get caught if you didn't have a car. If you had a car, it'd be easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then you could just get up out of there.
Yeah, and go wherever you want.
Yeah,
because I
anywhere.
mean, this is 5th grade, so honestly, we kind of just went home. yeah,
Yeah, you're not even old enough
because
to
it just
drive.
felt odd to be home when you're not supposed to. That feeling is, when you're a kid, especially, like, that's weird. I'm supposed to be at school right now, but I'm home
Yeah, that's true.
watching.
And it's
know.
not no sick day.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh
yeah.
man, those sick days used to be great.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Like not the cold, but just like man,
Just enough
everybody
sick.
else is at school doing
Uh-huh,
their thing.
and then
I'm
you
home
chill.
watching The Smurfs.
Yep, just chilling. Shoot, we can get it running though.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Pede.
Hey, today
Do
we
it now.
hey.
Once I was a funky singer.
And I snorted coke.
Yeah.
And I'm just like turning this into like a sad blue song.
Yeah.
And I snorted coke. My baby told me that she had no more hope. I told her Obama's running
I thought you said Obama.
and he's giving back hope.
Oh yeah, you did say Obama. I thought you said your mama and then.
But if you come home, you better grab that rope because I'm going to lynch you, nigga.
They're saying that back in the 20s.
Oh, my God. That'd be like an Uncle Ruckus song.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Ah, you're niggas.
Ah, you niggas, you niggas.
I remember. I think one time he said like on an episode of Boondocks, he was like, "What did he say?" He was like, "The only beautiful black women with like makeup or something like that is
Yeah.
they look like a gorilla with lipstick on."
Whoa,
I
are
was
you
like,
serious?
What?
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
Uncle
Yeah.
Ruckus says some blasphemous shit. Imagine if Boondocks was on right now, bruh.
Yeah, that
During the whole Trump election in office.
there
Oh
are a
my
lot of
God,
shows
bruh.
missing that should be on right now to
Yeah.
comment on what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
true, bro.
Boondocks is one of them.
Man, the Boondocks.
Chappelle Show is one of them.
Yeah, both of those, like, those are the two that were really missing, the Chappelle
Yeah.
and the Boondocks show.
Yeah.
Because I can't even wrap my mind around what it would be about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it'd be so, like,
Because they went on, they went on R. Kelly when that whole thing was happening.
Yup,
you know?
yup.
So they went on that. They went on so many celebrity things, So even like a lot of celebrity, they probably would do another R. Kelly thing since he's like back in the news again.
oh, yeah, they would. They would.
Yeah, you'd be like,
they
oh,
would
he's-
they would be killing Usher right now.
Yeah, they'd be killing Usher.
They'd be killing Usher.
They'd be killing. Man, this whole like week has been sort of like a whole fucking like. Okay, I guess like the majority of men are like predators because because not only do you have those stories and then you have like
Bro, low key,
who else?
bro.
What?
Low key, dudes are fucking predators, bro.
yeah, like
Dudes
I
are
mean like
creepy as shit.
rape, rape and
Oh,
like
okay.
molestation and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to talk about like who who took the biggest L, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
one.
Okay,
I got
all
one.
right. I think I have one. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I
Harvey
got one.
Weinstein. His
Now that was the director, right?
no,
And-
he was like a owner of a film company.
Okay,
he was
okay.
owner of a film company, and
was
a
the
lot
one-
of Tarantino movies that he produced.
Got you. Okay.
So
That
he's
was the
like
white guy,
head,
right?
Yeah, a white
Yeah.
old guy. So he's the head, and this week he just, a lot of women came out saying that he touched them inappropriately and had like a
that
lot
was the
of,
one that
you know.
Trump was like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I
it was
saw
like, what
that.
the fuck? You said like fucking grabbing pussies and shit. Like, what are
Hey,
you
that's
talking
why
about?
he's not surprised. He
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
'cause he was like, we do this shit together.
Oh, so he wasn't saying it out of shame. He was
Yeah.
just like, "That's my boy. I'm not surprised."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't out of. Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
He's like, yeah,
bro,
that's Harvey.
It's like, bro, this is what we do, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah. It's like, oh,
It's-
it wasn't shame.
Yeah, it sucks you
Yeah.
got caught now, but hey.
But that, and I don't know if you know this show, not show, but like this YouTube channel called Screen Junkies. But they basically, it's like a movie show, like they, an online show. They talk about movies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Movie content and all that stuff.
Okay.
The head of Screen Junkies, he was a few women around the offices of Screen Junkies
Oh,
have come
damn,
out
for
against
real?
him. So now he's been fired from Screen Junkies, and it was like so close to the Harvey Weinstein thing. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah,
It's
bruh.
like consent out of the question now. You know,
I think so,
everybody's
man.
raping everybody.
And then, okay, so that's like the extreme version. And then
Yeah.
when you first said all dudes are predator,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dudes are fucking gross because like I'm thinking about all the girls that I've ever known that like tell me about their online dating stories.
yeah.
Man, dudes are fucking disgusting.
Oh,
Online,
yeah,
bro. Like
yeah.
dropping dick pics, picture number 1. You know what I mean? Like literally first
Out
message
of the gate. Hey, I
out
want to
the
see your
gate.
tits.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I would love to eat your pussy on the first message. Like
Yeah.
that's some creepy shit, man.
That's why on some, I think it might have been POF, but there were a lot of, even on OkCupid, a lot of women that with the, on their pages, they will always start off with a disclaimer. And it will always
yeah.
be like, first of all, don't
Show-
comment on my tits.
and
Don't
show
s-
some respect. Or
Yeah,
something
show
like
some
that.
respect.
Yeah.
No, I don't want any dick pics and all that stuff. And I remember like going through a bunch, and every other girl, it would just have this disclaimer.
Yeah, it's
Just
so
like,
common.
Are guys really just coming in?
They
and just
are,
doing
bro.
that?
Because I like to, because like just girls that I know that are like my like cool women, my homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
I be like, let me. And first of all, the number of messages that they have is
Oh, yeah.
through the
Yeah,
roof,
yeah.
bro.
I
They all,
yeah. One chick, she was like gorgeous.
Oh, man.
she said
Her
like at
inbox
the
is
end.
full.
Yeah. At the end, she was just like, okay, and if I don't get to you, is don't take it personally. I get like 90 messages a day, so I was like,
a
90
day,
fucking
bro.
messages a
A
day.
day.
I was like,
I wish I can get 2 messages a day.
I wish I could get one message a week.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah,
Like
that's
90
true.
a day.
Because our shit will stay cold if we're not actively out.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And even if
'Cause
we're
you have
actively-
to make the move as a guy. You
We
have to
have
make
to
the move.
make
So
the
of
first
course,
step, yeah.
all women have to do is if they
Just
wanted
post
to,
a picture.
kind of just like lay there and just let the messages come in. And
All
you
you have
get
to-
to choose.
And on top of that, they get to be even lazier because all you have to do, really, for me to message you, is at least have, I'd say, 3 pictures, so I know it's not a fake profile.
yeah.
And then
And smile, please.
at least halfway
Yeah.
fill out your profile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then that'll probably be just enough. That's like the minimum I'll
I
take.
hate when they just have in the about
Just
me.
ask.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Bro,
yeah.
only they can get
Just
away
ask.
with it. Only
Yeah.
they can get away with it.
Because the
I-
men will ask. I mean,
Bruh.
some men will ask. I
and
guess.
yo, I never messaged those girls, bro.
Yeah,
never, bro.
no.
Never,
Like,
bro.
'cause like,
What the fuck am I?
and
What's
sometimes
the
they'll
point
be like,
of being on here?
Just ask and don't say any like generic things like hi or
But you gave me nothing to work with.
Yeah, you gave me
'Cause
nothing to work with, yeah.
Yeah, because you want me to read your profile.
Don't comment on my looks. It's like, what the fuck do I have to go off of? Just ask, huh?
I think the 2 times I've responded to a just ask,
yeah.
it was kind of a smart ass comment that I said. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
really?
Like
Yeah.
it was kind of like my first message might have been like, "Hey, how you doing?" Just because I don't have anything else to go off of right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
kind of like some low key dickhead shit.
Yeah.
I'm
he's
sure
like,
they
oh,
didn't-
he said hello.
Yeah, and I'm sure they didn't respond because
Yeah.
nobody would respond to that. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I hate that. Only they can get away with it, bro.
Yeah.
If I put it, just don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
I got some, but it takes so long to create like that perfect about me for your dating sites.
Yeah.
It takes so because you want to be short and sweet. First of all, ladies, let's talk about dating sites.
Yeah.
If you got 4 paragraphs, this nigga's not reading them.
Oh, yeah. I see.
I'm gonna read
I'm
I'm gonna eat the intro sentence to each paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna just make a whole general consensus off of that.
Yeah.
Because I saw this one girl's over the weekend. It was like 5 or 6 paragraphs, but like the first 4 were all things that she doesn't like and things that she doesn't want you to do. And literally, like the last paragraph or like the last 2 was finally like, "This is who I am." I'm like, that shit was depressing to read through. If I read through that whole thing,
like the first 4 paragraphs is what I'm not supposed to be.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, when
Or-
are we gonna get to you?
and not only what you're not supposed to be, what she doesn't like. So she's like, I don't like outdoor things. You know, like stuff like, so I don't like doing outdoor things. Movies are okay, but I really have to be in the mood to watch a movie. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Because
Yeah.
like I could read those first 4 paragraphs, and if I stopped, I would think there's nobody in this world for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like to do anything.
Yeah.
I like to sit. I like to move to other chairs.
you know what else I feel like I need to say, even though some people might find this ignorant.
What?
If you have kids, I don't need to see on every profile my kids in my world. I hope they are. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they say that they have kids, and then they have to do. Oh, by the way, my kids are my world.
I'm like, I hope so. I hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm like, I don't want to be your world.
yeah, that's so
Yeah.
weird to me. Every time
Like
I
before
read,
your children.
every time I read my kids in my world, I just be like, I really hope so, but
Congratulations.
but maybe I shouldn't take them seriously because
Yeah.
maybe the kids aren't really their world. But I don't
Or
know.
or do some women like like
Some
my
women
kids
do
are
just-
not my world, but you know.
Well, some women, but they just won't put anything, or they just
Yeah.
Because you ever talk to a girl that had kids, but she never mentioned she had kids before?
No.
Man,
no,
I have
no,
like
no.
once or twice. I just run from them immediately though. Like I don't even
Like when you find out.
yeah, like
Yeah.
say
The ones I encountered, like especially like 3 years ago, like she had in the thing, you know. I have
Yeah, so, like-
one kid.
but then say they don't bring them up in casual conversation. So when you have a
Yeah.
kid, I feel like I could say anything that would. I feel like when you have a conversation with people that have kids that love their kids like for real. Man, this sounds vicious. Like
What?
that love their kids for real.
For
But,
real, as opposed to not at all.
Okay, I could say something like me and my nephew just went to the fair. And then obviously that would spark you to say, yeah, I just took my kids, right?
yeah.
But if I see you on your profile, you have kids, but you never bring your kids
Oh,
up, like
oh,
ever,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's so weird. you know?
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm
that
saying?
is
Just
weird.
in like the average conversation where like
Yeah.
your kids would come up. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Like, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's not even like it's an elephant either. It's just like,
Yeah.
man, your kids are in your
So
life.
even though
'cause
your kid looks like an elephant. No.
it's like, I just expect you to bring up your kid at least once almost. You know, it's kind of strange
Yeah.
when they don't.
yeah.
But damn, what else? What else
No.
can I talk about with dating sites? Oh, about the whole disrespectful thing. Going back to that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like
Yeah.
how dudes just drop a dick pic on the first message.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it, but no, on my phone it's probably gone. I'll look
Okay.
for it though.
What?
So I was on, I think it was Tinder and OkCupid over the weekend, just like browsing and shit. And
Mm-hmm. Dating in the 21st century is like online shopping. You know, that's what it basically is. Like, sex
is.
has become like something you can online shop for.
And I'll literally check in and be like, I'm not really seeing nothing I like right
I don't
now.
like this product.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up how it really is. Because that's how
21st
they're
century,
looking
baby.
at my profile too. So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really feel
We're,
bad.
we're all the consumers, but we're all the products as well.
Especially because I feel like I've been on a lot of dating sites for a long time. Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe I haven't been on them actively. Like I'll take 6 months off. And then you go back and see the same person on there.
Yeah.
And you be like, bitch, you ain't find love yet?
Oh, yeah. It's been like, you know, because I closed mine, the
Opened it
OkCupid,
back up.
and like a year later,
Open
later,
it
I
back
opened
up,
it I was
see
like,
the
oh,
same
she's still there.
profiles. Yup. It's
Yeah.
still online.
Hey, we get a match. It's like, yeah, I can buy that, but I spent too much money so far. So
Yeah,
This
bro.
product is expensive.
Yeah, you know what? The match did happen.
Yeah.
It's so much work, bro. Because
Yeah.
I just be feeling like, literally, bro, every time right now in my life, and this is just the position of life that I'm in right now, every time I'm talking to a girl, as soon as she gets on my nerves one time, I just cut them off. Yeah, because then I'd be like, man, I just wasted like the last like 2 weeks, probably maybe 4 hours messaging you and talking on the phone. I could have been like putting together something to make some more money. That's all I'd
Oh,
be thinking about.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'd be like,
Doing something more productive.
yeah, like making money. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, man. And then when I try, so this is what I used to look for a relationship. Like maybe like the beginning of this year, I was looking for a relationship subconsciously. And then I would tell girls, I'm like, I'm really trying to focus on how I'm gonna make money by working for myself, like for the rest of my life. So
Yeah.
I need somebody who can like understand that, like stuff like that. And then I realized it's gonna require so much work to put into a relationship. Nobody's gonna understand that shit.
Oh,
But the thing
yeah.
that blows my mind is, I feel like some of the women I talk to, like they want you want me to give you all this attention, and you don't even have your shit together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you got shit you need to do too. So honestly, if you got your shit done while I got my shit done, then we came together in the
Yeah.
well, we're not. This will be perfect.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like women never want to get their shit together before they get married because we're supposed to have everything
Yeah.
together.
Or at least a lot of women, you know? And one
maybe not married, but just dating. At
one
least.
thing that bothers me especially is like when I see a woman that's out of shape, but she wants a man that is in shape.
Oh, in
You know?
shape.
Yeah. Like she wants.
Now, are we talking obese or are we talking
no.
thick in
Just,
all the right
just, you know,
places?
just like she's just
Just heavier.
not either heavier
She's-
or just
Oh,
she doesn't work
I get
out.
it.
You know?
I get it. Just the fact that you're demanding a man in shape and
Yeah.
you're not in shape.
But what
Okay,
I'm saying
I get
is,
you, I
okay,
get
so
I get you.
you want me to bust my ass on a treadmill, but
Have
you
a
want to
six
sit
pack.
down and eat fucking chocolates all day?
Got you.
There's
Got
a-
you. Yeah, it's a little.
there's
It's a little backwards.
You know, an imbalance here.
Yeah, that's,
You know?
that's definitely an imbalance.
You want me to be in fucking shape for you? Is like, what about you, man? You know, you can tighten
that's
up in certain
true.
areas.
That's true because, and then if it goes even further and you're already not in shape, and then we start having kids, it's definitely you're not going back because like you before the kids was out of shape.
Yeah.
So what's gonna make you get in shape?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're in shape
No,
from
it's
having
just that-
kids
it's
will be
just-
out
I
of
just
shape
don't
still.
understand. It's just like, why you're not a pride. You're not in the best of shape either. But
to be
you want
demanding.
me to be in a
Yeah.
fucking gym all day.
Damn, I keep fucking. This is why we be fucking. I keep telling you that thing I wanted to tell you about on the dating sites. I was on there browsing.
Yeah.
And I think I took a screenshot of it on both of them, but I
yeah.
think my phone deleted it. So now on Tinder and OkCupid, before you message girls, I did just restart my phone too. So this might be like when you first get on the app, like on Tinder, it popped up like this agreement, and it was like, you will be respectful and courteous. Like it was like a Tinder like built-in
wow.
platform like
Yeah.
agreement like. Except I agree or I don't agree type of situation.
I
and
don't
it-
agree.
And it was like 4 points, and it was like it was all about being like respectful and not being like some pervert pig. Pretty much, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what the general consensus of it was.
Yeah.
But I was reading it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" The dating sites have finally catered to these women's complaints. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe they got a lot of
Yeah.
complaints and just be like, look, these dudes wild.
Man, I want to make a dating site. That'd be fly.
Oh man.
I want to make a dating site.
Man, you would just be fucking all the. You get
Yeah.
all the girls for
I
yourself.
wouldn't even be fucking all the girls
Yeah.
on the site. I'd probably be fucking girls outside the site because when they ask me what I do, I'd be like, I own Tinder.
Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna be
yeah.
like this. Holy shit, you're rich. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah,
they'll be
yeah.
like, you goddamn right. Jump on this
Yeah.
dick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't even need the program I just made to
I'm
get
trying to
you.
figure out when I'm gonna settle down, bro.
Huh?
Because if the money keeps coming in, bro,
I don't know, man.
every time the money comes in, I just be like, hey, if I have sex, it's okay, but I want to feel like that. I want that check to deposit again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Who knows when that'll get over it?
I don't know, man. Like on the online, like on OkCupid, it's kind of just like I just leave it open, where it's just like, hey,
I
if
fuck
if
with
we do,
OkCupid.
if we do, huh?
Oh, yeah.
If
I
we
see what
do
you're
get
saying.
into a relationship, that's cool. If we
It
don't,
happens,
you know,
but I'm
that's
not
cool,
like
whatever.
actively like out here
Yeah,
like,
like,
looking for
please
love.
get with me. You know.
You ever notice how on POF it says actively seeking somebody to marry? I feel like that category
Oh yeah.
when you can put what your
Yeah.
intentions are.
Yeah.
I feel like that is some direct shit, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Looking for someone to marry. It's
I'm
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I wonder what the
Ooh.
success rate is at.
Yeah, because it's just like,
Yeah, well, I
that's-
guess
this
it's.
is a little fast. I don't even know you.
I never been on the guys' profiles. You ever search guys just to see what the
I
competition looks
might
like?
have.
I think I might have once, but it was years ago.
I think like one time, like how I don't know what it looks like on the app, but like, I would go on POF like
Yeah.
when I was on it
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
laptop.
on the computer, yeah.
So
yeah.
then, at the top you could see like other girls. Like you're looking at a girl's profile, but on
yep.
top you could see like a
Yeah, it
bunch
has a
of
little feed,
other girls.
yeah.
I remember seeing like a guy there, and I was like, "What the fuck is a guy doing?" In
He's
in this
searching for
shit?
guys though.
Oh, that's why he's there.
That's why he was there. Yeah,
Okay.
like it's only showing you women.
Yeah,
because he
but
probably
I thought
he probably
said
put
he was
himself.
looking for women.
Yeah, that shit was probably a lie, bro. He probably put
Yeah.
himself in as a woman and was searching for guys, like
Yeah.
trying to catch. He's trying to like convert straight guys and shit.
But yeah, I remember I like checked. I like clicked on his profile, and then it was the same thing. I'm looking at his profile, but then there's a bunch of guys, and I was like, okay, well, let me see what guys are talking about.
Yeah.
In their profile and shit.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot.
It wasn't a lot to work with.
It depended on who the guy were, but and comparing it to my own. To say,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Because
am
that's
I saying too
that's
much?
what I was doing.
Or
Yeah,
Am
yeah.
I revealing too much, or
Yeah.
should I just be like, hey?
But I see, but it only took me like 30 seconds to see why girls hate dudes' profiles, because it's like they be on there looking. I guess it's the right tool. When somebody calls you a tool, doesn't that
A
mean
tool?
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that
like
pretty
a
much where you're
stiff,
just like
like a douchebag kind of.
yeah, like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like half the profiles is niggas with no shirts on.
Oh, that's a
Or
lot
they're-
of their complaints.
yeah,
I don't
or
want to
the-
see you with your shirt off. I don't
or
wanna see you
posing in
next to
front of their car,
I don't wanna see you-
or
okay.
straight money, because dudes love doing that too.
Oh,
just
shit,
having
really?
just like
Oh, damn.
yeah, like having
especially
just,
today.
well, like the hood dudes, I guess, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
black people, like
I
they'll be in
get
front of
money.
their car and they'll have like money spread out, like
Yeah.
like yeah, bitch, I got this, like.
It's like, man, nigga, that's all ones.
Bro, people don't realize I used to sell a lot of weed.
Yeah.
People don't realize most of that money niggas are flashing. Most of it's going back to the re-up.
Oh, yeah.
Because when it comes to weed selling, so say when I was selling, I was getting an ounce for like $3.50, and you say you sell a gram by gram, $20 a gram.
Yeah.
That's 28 grams. That's $560. So 350 of that 560, you really only walking away with like 250.
Oh.
Or 200, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not really walking away with that much.
Oh, okay.
But
make it look.
but with all of it together, it's $700-800. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're online and you're like,
Look at this.
No, nigga. Like the top couple bills are yours.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rest is for the re-up. Like don't try to act like I know the game.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we're talking about coke. That's a whole different story. Like
Oh.
the money in coke and like pills and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy.
It's even more than fucking.
Bro, I was tempted to sell pills when it was popular so much,
oh,
bro.
shit.
But the thing with those pills though, I got caught with 1.5 pounds of weed, right?
Yeah.
Low key, I got a slap on the wrist. For
Oh,
1.5 pounds
yeah,
of
yeah.
weed, that's a lot of fucking weed. I'm clearly not smoking it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm clearly selling this shit. All they gave me was a year probation, 225 hours of community service, not one jail time. All I did was 5 hours of jail or 4 hours of jail. That was when I initially got arrested and got bailed out.
Yeah,
4 or
yeah.
5 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Went to court twice.
How was
saw
that, by
them-
the way? How was that? How was that? Just
That
being
5
in jail?
hours?
Just,
Bro,
yeah,
fuck
just-
that shit. I'm going to tell you when it
Yeah,
really...
yeah, yeah. Like, what is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when it really. So the thing with the jail is, okay. So once you're caught, they break into your house or they raided my house. So they raid my house. You're in handcuffs.
That would scare the. I mean, like
Yeah,
that would
that
scare
shit's-
the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, that
You know?
shit scared me. Yeah, Leon was there. He probably could tell you about his shit too.
yeah.
But what's the name? Okay, so once you're in the handcuffs, at this point I knew I was going to jail because I was clearly the one selling.
Yeah.
They were in handcuffs too. So I'm like,
Oh.
man, I hope everybody doesn't go fucking jail for me. You know what I mean? My ex-girlfriend was there. This would be terrible.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, this is
Sorry, guys.
This is already out of control for her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if it had just happened with me, Lauren, and fucking Brandon J in the house, we'd have been
Yeah.
all right. I mean, it still would have been a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
But like when your girl's there, that's not.
Brandon J got locked up too. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
he
like-
was with me. He got taken downtown with me too because we
Yeah.
were both in the room with the product.
Yeah.
So that's why we both had to
See,
go to
Brandon
jail.
J can't even hide it. He always looks high.
He looks high. Yeah, yeah.
It's like, you know, this nigga guilty.
And yesterday was his birthday too, so happy belated
Oh,
birthday,
happy
to
birthday,
the
man.
nigga Brandon. So, yeah, I missed that shit completely, bro. I called him today to see what he was doing, and he was like, "I'm going to hang out with Tony." And then Tony's birthday is always the day after his, so they normally celebrate it back to back, you know.
Yeah.
But what was I about to say?
Yeah, you're talking about being in jail.
Okay, so the initial like nerve of, oh my god, I cannot believe I'm arrested right now. It goes away pretty quickly because once they catch you, what are you gonna do? You
Yeah.
can't run.
You kind of just immediately accept it. It's like,
You kind of accept it. I'm gonna go to jail right
yeah,
now. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I'm
So
in
it's-
handcuffs.
so
There's
yeah,
no denial about this.
Yeah. So at that point, that initial shock of I'm going to jail, it's over. It's happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So then you go through the ride, and I'm just kind of like, I wonder how long I'm about to be in here until somebody bails me out. That's all I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be here too long.
Yeah.
So then you get there, they start doing the booking, and it's just a slow process, bro. It's just like you sit in the cell, they do paperwork for like an hour, and then they move you to a new location. Then they do paperwork for another hour, and then they do move you to the main location, which is downtown Raleigh.
Yeah.
So I get there. That's when me and Brandon J are in the cell. But you know, me and Brandon J, that's my nigga and shit.
Yeah.
So like, when we were in the car and shit, and when we realized we had to go into the holding cell with these other savages,
Oh.
we gave each other that look. We didn't have to say anything. We gave
Yeah.
each other that look like, okay, if it goes down, we fucking somebody up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just because this is how it has to go in here. You know what I mean? Like, somebody fucks with us, we whoop their ass immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
just in
You
case.
got to make your statement from the beginning.
From the jump. So,
Yeah.
like, that's what, because, like, we looked at each other. I was like, we about to go to the holding cell. I was like, he was like, I'm ready. I said, okay, say no more. I know exactly what that means. You know
I'm
what
ready.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
I'm ready.
Yeah, like, if some shit pops off, nigga, we fucking somebody up
Yeah.
on site. You know what I mean?
Ready. You have to get your adrenaline up and everything.
Yeah, just like, it's like that's the one thing. It's like, and then it's just like male jail is straight testosterone. So what else you gonna do besides fight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like if there is a problem, you're not about to argue with each other. You're just gonna beat the shit out of each other. So
Mm-hmm.
we're in the holding cell with like 4 other people. This crackhead looking dude, some white dude, 2 white dudes actually. It might have been like 6 of us total in there.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the worst part. I'm gonna tell you what the worst part was. Is before we went into the holding cell, they did like the check you in, the fingerprint. Well, they do a handprint now. They do
Oh,
like your
okay.
finger.
Mm-hmm.
They do each finger now. It's a computer.
Yeah.
It's not ink and shit no more. You know.
Yeah.
So they do each finger. Then they do your whole handprint.
Mm.
Then they document all your tattoos. But they get everything of you, and
Shit.
they even took my DNA.
What?
Yeah,
Whoa.
that was part of my probation thing. I had to go back to the jail
Mm-hmm.
and do like a mouth swab, so they had my DNA. So if I fucking throw a cigarette at a crime scene, nigga, it could come back to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like,
Was that we know who this is?
that's why I got to be extra careful. I feel like because these motherfuckers got my DNA. You know what I
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
like I spit in the wrong area, it can go down from.
yeah.
So The worst part is like the violating part where you got to get butt ass naked in front of a dude, squat down, do the cough.
Oh, in front of one dude.
In front of one dude,
you know,
spread
yeah.
your butt cheeks. Like that shit's
Wow.
violent. Yeah, like you spread your butt cheeks, then you squat down, cough, and then they like inspect you. They ask you to like lift your nutsack up and shit.
Because
like
they want
that.
to see if you have it, like if you're
If you got
stashing
anything.
anything.
And then if the whole squat thing, I googled it because I was like, why do they ask you to cough when you squat? Because if you have something in your intestines
You like
and you cough,
fart it out and shit.
no, well, no. If you have something in your intestines, like a knife or something, and
Woo!
you squat and you cough, it'll contract and it'll puncture it. So niggas that have stuff in their ass won't cough.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
cough, there's nothing in your ass that could puncture your
Yeah, 'cause
intestines.
it's sharp and shit.
Yeah, because it'll constrict the, the.
I mean,
the
just
organs.
the thought of like putting that shit in your ass.
So that was
Just
like the
disturbing.
worst part because that was such a violation of like humankind. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
like mankind, just like having to get butt naked in front of somebody and like.
Yeah,
move
I'm not
up
like
all-
I'm not even a person right now.
Yeah, you're an animal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, and then it really set in when they gave me a bag that had 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, 2 pairs of drawers that are some other niggas or 200 other niggas pairs of drawers, 2 pairs of socks, a comb, a brush, a blanket, and they're like, these are your belongings now. I'm like, you got me fucked up. You got not to say my
You
shit.
said that exactly.
I'm like,
you got
that's
me
all
fucked up.
Like once they handed me that bag, like get dressed, I was like, oh hell no, my nigga, fuck
Yeah.
that shit. Y'all think I'm gonna be here for a while?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's that like,
Welcome home.
yeah,
kinda
it was
thing.
like the welcome home.
Make
bag.
yourself comfortable.
That when they handed me that bag, that was like when like the fear struck in. Like I've got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
fuck
This is
that.
real now.
Yeah, this is real life because they're handing me a bag that they hand everybody else that stays here for months at a time.
Yeah.
No way I want this bag. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can't wait to get rid of this piece of shit bag. But that was the worst.
Yeah.
When we were in there, Lauren was Lauren was laughing because when I got checked out, I was joking around with one of the other inmates.
Yeah.
Lauren was like, this nigga's already making connections inside. Goddamn right. I found another dude.
Yeah.
Found out he was cool. I was like, okay, let's go ahead and just start building up the team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Just in case shit pop off, we got a crew.
Yeah,
We got a
yeah.
crew of 3 people now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit,
Yeah.
that was probably the worst part. The whole, these are your new
Yeah.
belongings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible, bro.
Yeah. See, I've never been arrested, but I've been apprehended by the police.
Is that
back
where
in high
do
school.
they still put you in the handcuffs?
No.
They just like, you
They
can't
just
move,
put you in the
right?
back of the car. And
Oh, okay.
take you
I
to the
never-
precinct. Yeah.
I've never done none of that. The only time I was in
Yeah.
the back of the car was when they was taking my ass downtown.
Yeah, and see, it was me and my brother, by the way.
For real?
yeah.
Oh, damn. Was this over some
11th
skateboarding
grade?
shit?
No, me, him, and the girls we were dating at the time. Me and my brother, we snuck out of the house.
It was Fuquay.
Yeah,
There
this
were
was
2 white
Fuquay.
girls.
2 white girls.
You lucky all that happened was apprehension.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
they
Oh,
could have thrown a book at your ass, boy.
Yeah, but this was what 2000, so this was like racial tension wasn't as high as it
That's
is today.
true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like what people were really concentrating on around that time was school shootings because like
Oh,
the year before,
the Columbine
the year
thing
before,
was-
yeah, Columbine like,
Okay,
happened.
okay,
So
okay.
everybody was more like,
So really, white
Like
kids
that.
were kind of white kids
Yeah.
with trench coats scared everybody.
yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't
More
like
than black
racial
people.
yet. Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, so me and my brother, we snuck out of the house. Mom sleeping downstairs. We snuck
Y'all
out
some
with
rebels,
the girls.
boy. My
Yeah,
mom,
man.
my
Yeah.
mom slept so light, bruh. Sneaking out of the house was literally impossible, bruh. Like in fucking possible. She slept so light, dog.
No. But yeah, my mom, I guess she was sleeping hard because we went through the front door, and her room was like on the other side. I mean, silently, Yeah, because, our rooms were on the top, like we couldn't like jump out of the window or anything.
Yeah,
We'd,
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
break
you had to
ourselves.
come downstairs.
Yeah, but it just had to be quiet,
Yeah.
So we went to my girlfriend's house,
about to
grandma's
say-
house that was like walking distance.
Okay.
Went there, met the girls there. We chilled there for a little bit, and then we left to go to this little convenience store. Just I can't remember why because this was like 1 a.m. or something, so they
This
were
is
already
over
closed.
Fuquay, right?
Yeah.
Was this a school night or some weekend shit?
No, it had to be a weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it had to
okay.
be a weekend, so maybe like a Saturday or something.
Okay.
We went there with the girls. We just chilled. There's like a bench in front of the store. We just chilled there, and then we saw this cop car drive by, and the girls for some reason they got nervous. They were just like, "Hey, look, let's get out of here." It's like I was like, "Well, we're just chilling." And then from far I saw the car turn around. I was like, "Oh shit!" So now we're already getting.
They're already
Getting
moving.
up and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
We go behind the convenience store. I go behind this this green, dumpster. I
Oh,
go behind
yeah,
the green
yeah,
dumpster
yeah. To hide.
by myself. I forgot where the other ones went. I went. Yeah,
This nigga abandoned his
almost like-
girlfriend.
No. Well, yeah, that's true. but she ran somewhere else, and I was just, oh shit! I saw the cop car coming, so I just went to the nearest thing.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
behind the dumpster, and then I saw the car like he was
Oh,
driving
yeah,
slowly
yeah,
behind
yeah,
it because
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess he was like, I saw some people, chilling there. Where are they now?
yeah.
So now we already look suspicious. So I see the car light. It was like fucking like the Raptor in Jurassic Park or something like that.
Oh, when they hit that high beam
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. It drove by, and then once it drove by, I spotted my brother and his girl, and then my other girl was over here. It was just like, okay, my house is right over that fence. If we can make the fence, that's
Yeah,
the
we can-
convenience store is right here, and our house is right there.
Oh, and you can
Yeah.
jump. If you
Yeah,
jump
we
the
just
fence,
jump the fence.
you can. Yeah.
So all we have to do is to go over this grassy hill, cross the street, and go over the fence.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, let's go now.
Yeah.
We go. We just start running. Then, boop, boop, boop. The car's not coming. It's like, oh shit! All right, stop. Then he sped up, stopped, and he was like, took out his guns, freeze!
Are you serious?
Yeah. All of a sudden, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And
Holy shit.
yeah, then so I guess we were explaining what we were doing. So then he was like, "Yeah, well, you guys gotta go in the car."
Yeah.
So we went into the car. Me, my brother went into a
Was there,
different
like,
car.
some sort of, well,
Yeah, it was 2 cars. I remember.
were y'all
Yeah.
underage?
Yeah. So I was 16. My brother was 14. So
Okay,
we were
okay.
kids.
Okay.
And the girls were
I'm
too.
wondering if you had to get in the back of the car on some loitering shit, but at the same time,
I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I guess we just looked suspicious.
y'all look suspicious.
I mean, we're
Especially
running.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we look
you
like we just did
yeah,
something,
It
you
looks
know?
suspicious. I
Yeah.
hate when people like, you know how they got nervous just seeing the cop. Man, I
Yeah,
hate when people do that, bro. You're asking
It would have
them
been
to pick on us
fine if
now.
we just, like me and my brother always say, it's like if we would, if we
literally-
just
if we
sat
literally-
there,
if we
and
literally
the cop
just
came
looked
back
more-
around, we'd just be like, we're chilling. He's like, oh, well, you can't be here, and then that's it.
And that's it. Yeah.
I was like freaked out for some reason.
yeah,
Like,
it
oh, let's
was
go.
made the whole situation hot. It made
Yeah.
y'all start making a move.
Yeah, we went into, and I remember like when I was going into my car, because me and my brother had to go into a separate car, and the girls went into another different car.
Yeah.
And I remember like, okay, when we have to go in, and I remember our girlfriend
Oh my god.
start crying. And then we went down to the precinct, and then we had to call. That was the worst part.
Yeah, call your mama.
Yeah, because who's gonna pick us up? I don't have a
Yeah,
car.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so it's just like,
And y'all were underage.
She
so
thought-
they
she
can't just
thinks we're
release you.
upstairs
And
sleeping.
They can't just release y'all. Yep.
yeah, so he thinks we're upstairs sleeping. So it's just like, hey man, hey,
Hey, mom, I'm in the,
we're
I'm in
out
the
here.
precinct right now.
2 white girls, you know how it is.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, boy. One, if I'd have been caught by the police just on some sneaking out the house shit, that's one thing. If my mom found out I was with you,
Yeah.
my God,
You know,
bro.
my brother.
She would kill me, bro.
My brother reminded me because I forgot this, but he said like a couple of cops, they were like in the corner like laughing at us. Like
Oh, while y'all were making the phone calls?
yeah, it was just like there's a couple of kids over there. Like they were just
Yeah.
like making fun of us or something.
Because think about it as adults. Like, if we
Yeah.
were cops right now, we caught some kids
Yeah.
doing some shit like that, and we saw the
Yeah.
tragedy they're going through, we're like, yeah, boy, yeah. You remember that, bro?
Yeah, you
Like,
remember calling your mother?
You would be telling me this story as
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm
As
saying?
It happened to something else. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm a cop.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But that was the thing though, because her grandmother had to my girlfriend, like she had to pick her up, and she already was like, I could tell she didn't like black people, So
Oh yeah, because the grandparent. Normally, if the parents are down,
but she lived with her
ain't
grandparents at the time. So and
Yeah, the
she's
grandparents
old,
normally
so,
ain't with it, bro.
Yeah.
And if they're from that generation and Fuquay on top of that,
yeah. Yeah, so of course she was like giving us these looks like, oh, you hanging with these niggers,
Yup,
But
yup.
I remember one time I was in her room, and we were like making out on her bed and all that stuff. Her grandmother came there. I mean, like her grandmother was there, so I did the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
hi thing, and it's like, it's like, well, went into her bedroom and we were just on her bed and just making out and stuff like that. And then of course, open the door. We had to get up,
I've
act like I
only-
was sitting. Mm-hmm.
I think I've only been to one girl's house.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
Don't lie.
I'm trying to think of how many girls that I was dating or with at the moment,
Yeah.
and I went to their house while their parents were there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I know it was the one white girl that I dated. I won't say your name because I think you actually listen every week.
Jessica.
But
I'm just playing. Just kidding.
but her parents were cool as hell though. Her dad was from Philly too.
Oh, really?
So like me and her dad got cool as hell. he was raised around black people, so he from Philly. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it was
yeah.
regular shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't no racist situation.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the way she moved with her boyfriend in the house around her parents, I thought was so wild. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we were downstairs, mom, dad downstairs, me and her downstairs, and then she's like, "Let's go upstairs," and I was like. Not unless this nigga says I could go upstairs. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Out of respect,
I ain't
you
about to
know?
just walk up. First of all, I've never been in this house. That's number one. They
Yeah.
just met me today.
Yeah.
I'm not about to walk upstairs at his house. So I look at him. I'm like, is it cool? And I go, he said, hey, you know what? You're the first guy that's ever asked that. Absolutely. You have my, do your thing, man. I was like,
You
what?
fuck her all
She was like, and she looked at me crazy like, why'd you ask? I'm like, this ain't my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking at her like, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
And see, and I've never been in that situation because you know you always have to like you know when it comes to especially like marriage. I mean, being older and all that stuff. You know, it has to be I guess a kind of a man to man thing. You know,
it
like,
does.
hey,
It does, bro. Yeah.
I'm marrying your daughter, or I'm going out with your daughter. You
Uh-huh.
know, you have to have some kind of like man to man respect. You know?
You have to, yeah. You have to, yeah. You can't just be asking people to marry their daughters and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's still like, if you did that, it'd be a little it'd be disrespectful. Like if somebody married my daughter and then came to me after,
Yeah, yeah.
it was like, it was like, yeah, I proposed to your daughter. I'd be like, nigga, what?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't clear
yeah.
that with me first. I'd have said yes, but now I don't fuck with you just off of the fact that you didn't ask.
Yeah, because it is kind of a, you know, not. I mean, we are kind of like products of our parents in a way, you know. So it's kind of like I am this thing that I've loved forever. I'm kind of given to somebody else, so I kind of have to know, like, you know,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you worthy to give this thing that I love to you?
That's true. Yeah. And then I was watching something where it was like a feminist show, I guess. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was. Or the chick was feminist, whatever.
Feminist.
Feminist,
Okay.
yeah, but super feminist to the
Yeah.
point that she was gonna get the boyfriend would propose to her or was gonna
Mm-hmm.
propose or something. I don't know. The conversation came up and she was like, "You don't have to ask my dad if you want to propose to me."
Oh,
He was like, "You crazy as shit." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
same reaction most guys would have.
yeah, yeah.
She was like, "I'm not his property," like all this stuff. I was like, "Oh Lord, are you serious?" Right? That's all
Like,
I
you
was thinking.
kinda
Like,
are, man.
all right, yeah,
Yeah.
like, are you fucking kidding me? That's all I was thinking. Okay, like, all right,
It's like
whatever.
buying a car from somebody. yeah,
I
you just don't
can't
take that
fucking-
shit.
This man made this car on top of
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
he made this
He
car
put
from
goddamn-
scratch.
Yeah, he
painted
might
it.
have put, and it doesn't stop after 18 years. He probably put. You got married at 27. He put 27 years of work, and he's still gonna be putting another 30 years. He gonna be putting in work till he dies on it.
Yeah. So you know, he wanted to know if he's giving away his
To the right
baby
mechanic.
to like
To the
fucking-
right mechanic, right?
you know? But like I said, like I've yet to like really be in that situation where I have to like, you know, really like, you know, I mean,
Like, have
I've
a man-to-man
communicated with some
situation
people.
with the parents.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had certain situations.
I think the only time I did was when the police raided my house.
What do you mean?
The police raided my house on my ex.
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
talked to her stepdad at the time.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I talked to her stepdad, and I was like, "Yeah, man." They thought it was like some minor shit. They don't realize it was a raid. They
Oh,
thought it
okay.
was just some like I got pulled over and
Yeah.
they found me with weed type of situation. They didn't realize it was a full blown raid. There was guns in their daughter's face and shit like that.
Oh,
you know what I
man.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
because she didn't tell them that. Thank God. Like, if
Yeah.
she told them that, relationship would have been done at that moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you put my daughter in
Yeah,
a situation
yeah,
where people
yeah.
are pointing guns at her.
So
You know
what
what I mean?
the fuck? You got a fucking El Chapo in there?
Yeah, yeah. So like, it was just she framed it as more of the he got caught with weed type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember I had to talk to him about that, and I was just like, yeah, man, yeah, I got caught with weed, man. Like I got
Yeah.
2 charges right now. And he was just like, hey, look, man. Shit happens.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Just don't let it happen again. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
all right, fucking cool. That
Yeah.
was easy.
That's the best thing you can hear, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the best thing you can hear.
Yeah.
And instead of somebody looking at you like a fucking scum of the earth for the rest of the relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you ever been in a situation where the parents fucking despise you?
You know what? Yeah, I did date a girl where, you know, because it's always a matter of race. I did it, and she was Mexican. So, and, you know, I always joked about it. I was just like, damn, it's kind of like the same situation. Like, if you were white, your parents, you know,
Mexican
Mexicans,
people, yeah, that's one of those. They either love us
like
or they
straight
hate us.
Mexican, like their accent ain't even good, you know?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you
So
know-
they want her with the Mexican man.
you know, like,
Yeah,
I mean, like, but that's how it is with a lot of, you know,
Cultures
people,
that-
cultures, like,
Yeah.
in terms of, like, black people, I mean, we're not that favorable, you know?
We're not, bruh.
a
We're
lot of
not.
parents don't want, they would rather give their child
Somebody
to someone
of
of
their-
the same culture,
And if it
or
doesn't,
if it's not, date up.
date up.
White.
White man. Yeah,
That's the top. They're the
That's
top
true.
of the
That's
food
true.
chain. You know,
That's all of them. Even
dating
the
black
Asians
is
and-
dating down to them.
especially the Asians and the Indians.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're all about that. If it's not in the culture, it's a white man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's true.
And even in like Asian culture, they have like lightening their skin and
Yeah, and then
all
same
over
with
the
the
world.
Indian. The Indians got the caste system,
Yeah,
and the darker skinned people are from the lower caste system.
yeah. So it's crazy. Like all over the world, like no matter where you go, dark people are looked down upon. If you're darker than a paper bag,
are, bro.
no matter where you
They
go,
are, bro.
America, South America,
true, bro.
like
Yeah, Hispanic culture
You
and
watch
everything.
because I had a Mexican girlfriend. Well, even before her, like I did used to tune into the Hispanic channel just to watch women. I don't know what they're saying, but
because y'all have the title for the hottest news ladies in the world.
that. But just even like their soap operas,
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I would just sit there and watch their soap operas.
Oh,
just
real
looking
quick,
at the
there
ladies.
is a lady that does weather in Raleigh though. It's a white chick with a fat ass.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
She be
know.
wear-
I
they
don't
be trying
know.
to hide. They be trying to hide her hips on TV. You see that?
Wait. It depends if we're talking about the same person because
it's a white lady with brown hair. I think she has brownish or dirty blonde
Okay.
hair.
Well,
Kind of thick, but that ass is crazy.
but see, wait a minute. So
the ass and hip ratio
see,
is through
okay,
the roof.
the one
bruh.
I'm thinking about, like it looks like why do you have that ass? Like you
This
you
might
know,
be the Raleigh one, right?
yeah.
This is
like,
a local chick. Yeah,
this is a local chick.
Yeah.
Damn it, if I can remember her name, because one
can't
morning
remember her
at
name.
my job, like I was working the morning shift, and I was just watching the news on on the TV that they have, and she like turned to do something on the thing,
Oh,
and
the
I was just
green
like,
screen. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's what happened to me.
Yeah. I was like, wait,
'Cause I was-
what?
I'm just like flipping the news and I'm like, it's gonna be 75, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, she works at Raleigh.
The one
Like,
I'm doing is like Channel 5,
I think so.
WRAL.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, we might be talking about.
I'm
the
pretty
same
positive we're talking because there's
woman,
not
like,
too many
lady.
like American like weather ladies that just have crazy bodies.
yeah,
It ain't
yeah.
like the Hispanic culture. Where
No,
all
no,
of
but
them
hers
do.
is like almost like abnormal, like
Yep,
like
that's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
We gonna look this shit up after.
Yeah,
'cause
the
I
way-
gotta
yeah.
find out. Elizabeth.
I'll look it up. Let me look
Elizabeth.
On Let me look on Twitter.
Yeah, WRAL weather woman Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Maybe put
yeah.
that.
I'm gonna look that up.
Because I think
Yeah,
it's
but one of them
Elizabeth.
got a crazy fat ass, bro.
I know,
And
I-
I'm like, and like she's not that cute. She's like a
Yeah, no. She
She's
looks
not
like
super fine. She looks like a regular
teacher.
chick.
She looks like a
She
fucking-
does. She looks like a teacher.
like
Yeah,
an English teacher or something.
But her
but
ass is
in like her
crazy.
40s or something.
Yep. Yeah. Or like I'm thinking mid-30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, or late 30s maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
yeah.
the one I'm thinking, if we're talking about the same person, Elizabeth,
WRAL.
weather woman Elizabeth, and see what pops up.
Elizabeth. Yeah. Let's see. So I can't wait. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Because she's just like very chipper.
Nah, Elizabeth Garner is
Gardner.
Is that
That's
her?
the one I'm thinking about.
This the one you're thinking? I never seen. Whoa. This her?
Yep, that's the one I'm. She has a abnormally fat ass.
She does?
She does.
Hold on.
She's never showing it.
Yeah. Nah, I'm thinking of another one. It's a paler lady. Oh wait,
Okay,
is this
so
her?
damn, you gotta tell me about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find her. Hold on.
Yeah, but she is just like that's why I was saying like she looks like a teacher, a normal white woman or whatever.
She does.
But I'm telling you, from the angle, it's like a, it's like a fucking yoga ball.
Raleigh weather. We look like some perverts.
Yeah,
Holy
we're
shit,
perverts.
this is her?
What? Wait, what are you talking about? Who?
Wait, is this Elizabeth?
no, that's not.
Oh, I was about to say, holy shit.
Younger. Damn, what state is she in?
Nigga, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just typed in.
Welcome to
I
Pervert
don't know.
Podcast.
Yeah, this is a perverted ass podcast, but fuck it, man.
Ladies, this is how guys really are. We're being honest, if anything.
Yeah, if anything, yeah. Get mad all you want.
Like we know what you ladies do.
Your
looking up
boyfriend has
fucking-
plenty of content for this podcast too.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't find it.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm just trying to
Maybe
type
like
in.
because maybe like it's not even the same network. Because
I feel like I've seen her.
trust me, see how fast I found mine.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just like,
true, that's
because
true.
as soon as I saw that, I looked that shit up immediately. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, why
Okay.
do you have this?
Weather. Let's
And
see.
it's only like what channel 11,
It's yeah. I'm about to
17.
say there's not that many we could pick from
5,
anyway. Yeah.
5, 11, and 17.
Shout out to Chubbs and head graphics for the Do Rag March. It's next weekend, people.
Oh,
The
so
Do
that's
Rag
thing.
March is
Yeah,
next
yeah.
weekend. Actually, we'll drop 2 this week, so we're on time again.
Yeah, okay.
But the Do Rag March is October 28th at Moore Square. Bring your do rags. Regular do rags not allowed. It needs to be an interesting do rag. But the
And just
do-rag-
walking?
It's
just a
for
march?
it's for the culture. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Harlem Shake contest.
How did this come about?
Head Graphics just put it out. Head Graphics
So
and
he
Chubbs
started
put it
it.
out. Yeah, Head Graphics and Chubbs, the dude that we interviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it because remember he said it on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
He was like, "We need a do rag march."
Yeah.
and then like a week later, the flyer came out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Damn, you moved
yeah.
on that fast.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this in
shit.
first. Shout out to my little sister, yo. My little sister out here killing them, yo.
Well, what happened? What she doing?
All the dudes, yo, y'all better stay away. I'm running fades with anybody disrespecting my little sister.
Good. Not,
My little
oh,
sister
no,
looks
she's
like a
your older
grown woman
sister.
now. This shit is crazy.
Wait, how many sisters do you have?
I got 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've only met one, so.
Oh yeah, you never met my younger sister. She turns 17 tomorrow.
Oh,
Shit's
okay.
crazy, bro.
All right, all right.
Yup. Yeah, I can't even find it.
Yeah.
Weather
It's like he's still here looking for ass.
Weather Channel. I
Looking
know.
for weather ass. on a live broadcast.
Stephanie Abrams. Who is this? Looks like you got some hits.
Real quick, going back to like the Hispanic ones, man.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
No. But I'm just like, I think they purposely do that shit.
They do
Because
to get viewers.
I did a video about it. I did a video like last year about it.
Do you
Talking
think they're
about
purposely
Mexican
doing it, or just? I mean, when we
I
think
think
about it,
so,
bro, they're
because
women. The
the
women in their culture are just banging.
No,
though.
they are. But the way it's almost like the way that they like weather women. They don't turn to the side all the way when they're
They
doing the
don't.
weather. They still have their bodies sort of centered. It's almost as if they don't want you to see the curvature.
That's true.
curvature.
That's how this one is moving on camera.
Yeah. You know?
But the thing is so fat, bro. We see it. We
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
You don't have to turn around.
something-
I
yeah,
see.
you know,
what,
you can see the
I
hips,
see, I
the
see
side
your
of the
hips.
hips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
I
can
know
tell
what
by the
comes. I
hips.
know what comes from
What's
hips like
behind
that.
there.
Yeah. I don't need too many views
Yeah,
like
but
it.
see, but like on the Mexican channel, and I think it's like I said, I think it's all designed because it's a very sexual. I mean, black culture is very
Hispanic
sexual
culture.
as well, but
Hispanic culture,
Hispanic culture
because they
is
even like
very
kiss each
Hispanic
other,
as well.
and, like even on the greeting, like
Yeah.
kiss the cheek and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's weird to like me.
But they're morning shows, they have like all the guys are like on the morning shows and shit are like unattractive and fat and and all that
Yeah.
shit, and their women are like fucking perfect works
they
of
are.
art.
They are.
you know?
Yeah.
And
Damn.
yeah, they always do, like to the side and all that shit, and I was just like, shit, man. Like in the video, I made a video about it, and I was just like, man, how could men even concentrate on the weather? I said in the
fuck.
video, I was just like,
You jumping in, bro? All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, because we have 52
talk
minutes
about
right now.
Hispanic ass, man.
Yeah, we're pretty much just talking about straight ass right now this whole time. Talking about Hispanic
news,
ass.
This
is a
women weather.
This is a Hispanic. This is a Hispanic ass connoisseur, actually.
Oh.
Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Leon Gamble.
Oh, we do have a history.
yeah,
About
we
Hispanic.
have a history of dabbling in those
We do
those
have a
rivers.
history.
Yeah.
I know quite a bit about that culture.
Do you know
Yeah.
what news lady we're talking about?
Yeah. of
Oh,
course
so
I
you
do. I
know
don't know her
too?
name though.
Oh.
Do I know the news lady?
The
You're
same
damn right
one.
I know the news lady.
Yeah, I
Who
knew
doesn't
mine.
know the news lady?
Yeah.
Other countries have tried to do the same thing she's done. Did you see that video they showed like of all the
Maybe
other...
we should really.
She's
start-
white.
This is a white lady, but the
Oh, I
one
thought
you.
you talking about a Hispanic lady that
Oh
made
no
all
no
the
no
other,
no!
like,
Yeah no.
No,
We're
I
talking
think I
about
know which one
Raleigh
you're
got
talking
two
about.
of them.
Yeah.
Raleigh
Oh,
got
I heard
two
you
of
talking
them.
about. I heard you say that.
Yeah,
a minute ago.
yeah,
I had
yeah.
no idea.
Because the girl
I
that
had
I'm
a
talking
different
about,
one.
she's a little bit more pale.
I also
She's
don't
like
watch the Weather
palish.
Channel though.
Is she
So
blonde? No, brown hair.
Yep, pale brown hair.
You
Is
know
this
what?
on?
I might have.
I've just been talking.
I might be.
hips are crazy, bro.
Wait a minute.
Crazy.
I think I know who you're talking about because I did one day. I
Yeah.
did go on a Where the Women
Pull it
Kick.
up. Pull it up.
I can't find it.
We don't know her name.
because I don't know what the fucking station is.
WRL probably.
Yeah. I could tell you like maybe
Weather
the
on the
shortcut.
ones.
The shortcut would probably be YouTube though.
True.
If you put because that's the way I found.
There's another man out there right now. The same thing that you were thinking.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
just
They
wanna
say
share
that.
with the
It's
world.
like, just go on YouTube and put sexy
He's
weather
gonna share
woman
with the world.
Yeah, because like I saw like when I put it in on YouTube, like this white woman in some other state, like with blonde hair, she has like a nice round curvature, and then there was this brunette, and she had like a fat one, and I was just like, I'm wondering if that's the one you're talking about.
Whoa.
Eureka.
No, I'm looking at this one that Shane
So
put
you
me
really
on
just have
to.
to-
What?
No. You really just have to put in like directly what you're looking for.
She
The way you do weather from what? Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah, actually. Wait, but it showed it.
No, they're not showing. She's wearing that dress where you can't see.
No,
it.
Yeah, and she wears a lot of like she doesn't wear like tight shit.
She wears stuff that covers
Like,
it.
you know what? I think it's because and actually I went on a forum and that was talking about her because I was just like, does anybody else notice? I can't be the only one that noticed.
Oh,
this shit.
shit, that's funny.
Forum?
Yeah.
There's a whole forum.
No. There wasn't a whole forum for her, but it was on WRAL or something.
Yeah.
And I just put like the word ass, and then like it took me to a comment of somebody who I guess noticed it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I saw her in a store once, and her ass is like abnormally huge.
For real?
Yeah. So I'm thinking that she already knows this, and I think she's self-conscious about
Well,
it.
she probably knows.
No, I heard she's a
Yeah.
bitch, bro.
You heard she's.
I heard she's a bitch, bro. Yeah.
Probably has a lot of guys saying a lot of whack.
She
crazy
probably
shit
has a
to
lot
her,
of
though.
people
That's true.
saying wild shit, so I can
Yeah,
understand
and
the
black
bitch.
men- black men
Black men
probably-
especially.
She probably
Black men
got, like-
especially if she's not fucking with black dudes to begin
Going
with.
to her husband, it's like,
But I heard
like,
but I heard these like weather people and news people in Raleigh, they move like they goddamn A-list celebrities, bro.
oh shit.
Like I heard they move like with that kind of dickhead dish.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
oh,
Like where it's
okay.
just like,
Like they're a
excuse-
celebrity.
excuse me,
Right,
excuse me, get out of my way.
right.
Yeah, like
You know who I am.
yeah, but
Right.
if you leave Raleigh, you ain't shit though. Like
Yeah.
please keep
Right,
it real.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
But
right,
like.
right. If you're not
But-
the editor, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and you still only got 5,000 followers, bro. How you feel? And
Yeah.
You're on TV every
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you ain't hitting with 50 or more, you know.
Don't
Yeah.
act like that if you're not the editor, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't respect that part of it. You can at least be courteous to everybody, but
Yeah.
I can't find
Well,
this shit,
damn,
bro.
that sucks, man. That sucks.
Damn,
That-
I'm gonna
that's
find
just
it though
a-
because
that's
me
She's
just
on
a
the
bitch.
Weather Channel sometimes.
because me and Wayne were talking about
In
this
the
shit.
morning. Huh?
Me and Wayne were talking about her. Wayne knows exactly
Oh,
what I'm talking
Wayne.
about.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, because me and Wayne were talking about her. 'Cause he was like, "I do tune in for so and so." I was like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "You talking about the one with the crazy hips?" He was like, "You know what I'm talking about."
You know, it's so fucked up though.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's so true, but it's just like,
Yeah.
man, she knows she's on the other side of this shit. Like, man, people only look at me because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it's
She's
objectification.
objectified like a motherfucker.
Yeah. But see, but that's why.
But it's
a lot of
okay.
them-
The last 15 minutes we've been talking about ass.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
we've been talking about the weather lady.
And looking them up while.
Yo, WRAL, I'm sorry.
Hey, sorry.
She like I went to school for this shit, and all I had to
Yeah.
do was just sign up and be like, yo, I got ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, that's why I like GGN because Snoop does the GGNs.
Yeah.
You know the interview thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll have a weather part. He'll just have some fine ass girl on there, but you can tell they put her in front of a green screen and don't tell her anything.
Oh.
Because, really? What the hell? It's so funny, bro. It's
And
so
don't tell her anything, so she don't even know.
Bro,
like-
they don't tell her shit, bro. They
So-
don't tell her anything because literally every GGN, they'd be like, let's go to Stormy Fronts because all the girls' names are Stormy Fronts.
Yeah.
And it'll be a girl standing in front of the green screen. It'll be some weather shit behind her. And then she'll just be like this. You guys just want me to just stand here? And they're like, yeah. And then they'll finally show her what she's looking at. And they'll be like, make it sound sexual. Because it's like the producer's
Right,
talking to her
right,
too.
right,
Like,
yeah.
it's all like some B-roll shit almost.
right.
And then it'll be like one of those like cuts.
Yeah,
and it'll
yeah.
be like, it's just so hot in Memphis. It's making me moist. It'll be funny as hell.
Oh, so it's kind of like
I
a
gotta peep
commentary
that, yo.
almost.
It's
Like,
it's kind of funny. And
Yeah.
then right after that, they'll be like this. All right, just shake your ass. And or the girl will be like, can I just like twerk? And they'll be like, do your thing, baby. And then
That's funny.
and then the music will start, and then it'll just be the weather, and she's just twerking in front of the
That is
Bro, it'd be the funniest shit because
Yeah.
it always starts off with like the girl standing there like, what did you want me to do again?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
right,
there's
right.
nothing here. Like, they
No,
know
that's almost
direction.
She
brilliant.
said, can I just twerk? That's funny.
Yeah, that's almost
Yeah,
brilliant because
yeah, bro.
it is like a commentary on just like, guys just kind of just want to see your body.
just
They
kinda
don't
wanna
give a
see
shit
you.
about the weather.
And like they have bikinis on and shit, of course, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They do in his joint?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're not dressed like real weather ladies. They're dressed like strippers.
Oh,
Yeah. They're
okay.
always in bikinis, always.
Okay.
So yeah, it's fly.
When you said that, can you just twerk or can I just twerk thing? You reminded me of the World Star series where they did the joint where they asked questions, people like questions on the street.
Oh yeah,
You know, say it? And they were
yeah.
asking like some basic human, like USA questions. And
They're
shit
like,
that.
what's 2
Yeah.
plus 2? I don't know.
Yeah.
Goddamn 47. That shit,
that
yeah.
shit was
God-
funny. It was-
Goddamn
It was like
47.
how many states are there or something like that? And she was like, what's that? She was like 43.
She
No, she's like
said-
there's 13 colonies.
It's 13 colonies and 50 states. So,
So
what's
what's that? Got
what's
down-
50 times minus 13? Got
down
down 47.
That's how they said it.
Bruh, she was like,
47.
bruh, and the way she was breaking it down, she was like, I mean, it's 13 colonies, 50 states, so, got down 47. And they've been
That's
using
the
that.
best way to give an answer.
They've been using
shit
that
is so
clip.
funny,
They use
yeah.
it as the intro now for the questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
they, had,
goddamn
they had a girl on
47.
there who said the same thing. No, can I just twerk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
she
they were
couldn't
in like
answer the question.
Miami, and
Yeah.
it was like 3 girls that work for King of Diamonds, like
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
They were
Yeah.
showing nipples and everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was popping.
Damn. Man. Literally. Huh? Is that literally?
Yo,
Is that, it was popping?
You finished it off with yeah, it was popping.
Yeah. Because there's so many meanings in that.
Oh, shit.
He was like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Search
he
that
was
shit.
cool.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit. That was funny.
Man, have y'all seen YG's last video?
I have not.
No.
Oh man, it's Silicon Valley. It's silicone everywhere, bro.
Oh.
I mean, there's bitches with plastic surgery that don't even look good, just butt naked in the video, bro.
Oh, shit.
It had the potential.
I feel like every time you run across, like in North Carolina, you run across a woman with like immense, like a lot of plastic surgery.
It looks
like
good
that.
normally, right?
To you?
Oh, I
That's
feel
normal?
like the chicks that I ran into that got plastic surgery, they look pretty good.
Oh
Well,
really?
the ones that I see here, and the ones I've run into, no.
Really?
Oh.
I'm talking about like that extensive shit where everything is.
Oh, we're
Oh,
talking about
everything.
where it's
Oh.
like out of control, like
well,
plastic surgery. I
everything
don't
is
think I've run into too many like that.
No.
I ran into
a
it.
lot.
Good to
Every time
enough.
I run into, I'm like, I can tell this is all like.
I ran
Yeah.
into a chick.
You can tell it's obvious.
I ran into this chick at the bank. She had the hugest titties, but no head. Bro, it's this
But
chick
no-
bro, it's this chick that I work with, bro. Her tits look so big, my back hurts when I look at her, bro.
Oh
Bruh,
man.
like those shits are
Seduction.
huge, bro. Huge, my nigga. Like
Yeah.
I can't even. You just have to see it. You won't believe me if I like show you a scale.
Oh
Now,
shit.
is she working with anything to like offset it on the back?
No, of course not.
offset.
Anytime there's that much in the front, there's nothing in the back. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna tell you. Y'all will not
I
believe
know what
me.
you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Her titty, literally, if I could, it was like this.
Man, that's a lot. You're saying, come on.
Oh
shut
my
up, stop
god.
yourself.
So that's
That's
like
one titty,
That's like
bro.
a basketball.
Whoa. First off, you're talking about she has a condition. If that's what it looks like.
Nigga, it
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks-
that's like
that was
yeah.
one titty, bro.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
believe it. 100%
Nigga,
don't
it's
believe
literally
it.
like this,
Yeah.
and they're just fucking huge, bro. Huge, bro.
Damn, everything's
I'm
custom
telling
made
you,
then.
bro. Nigga,
But
my-
natural?
yeah, oh yeah, these are
Everything
natural.
is-
These are
yeah,
natural.
Everything is custom made.
Nigga,
She
my
probably wants
back-
a reduction, bro. 'cause
Bro,
she-
my
That's why I
back-
say some
probably wants a
women
reduction.
like
My
they do
back
get
is
reduction,
screaming when
yeah.
I look at her, bro.
Yeah.
Because I've seen girls that had, I know girls that had breast reductions who had titties literally half the size of hers,
Yeah.
and they were complaining about how bad their back
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
hurting.
A lot of them do complain about like just like oh yeah, you think having these big tits is good? It's like no, this is a fucking
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think it's the girl
Like
that you work with now?
this is a girl that I work with now. Yeah.
Yeah, how many
Bruh.
people do you work with listen to this podcast?
oh.
I'm just touching up for okey-doke.
Let's see.
I'm fucking with you.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Hope I didn't make it.
Really?
Awkward
It might
for
come
you.
back to me. Hell no, bro. She know her titties is big, bro.
Yeah,
This
I'm not
ain't
the first person. Yeah. See, and that's the thing.
She
man.
know her titties big, bro.
Yeah, and see, and that's the thing. When it comes to like ladies with like obvious big tits or obvious big ass, you have to when you encounter them, you have to realize like I am not the first person to notice this shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
And don't you dare get mad if I do one of these. Don't,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
I'm not the first person.
It's like
to look
it's like
at it.
almost have no choice because this part of you takes up so much of the like the percentage
Yeah.
of your body.
Yeah.
There's no way I can't not look.
Yeah.
Not even like I'm not trying to. It's just like if I happen to look down somewhere, like the pathway is there, I'm gonna end up like stopping for a second because that
Yeah.
shit is amazing.
You know what my new game is? I'll look like a creep, but say some real friendly shit after that. So I'll look a girl up and down like some I'm addressing you right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like this. How come you didn't speak when you just passed me earlier? You know what I'm saying? Like, and open it back up regular again.
Oh, shit.
So at first they be like, "Who the fuck is this nigga looking me up and down?" And then I
Yeah.
just open up with a regular guy intro,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so you know what level I'm on. I'm checking
yeah.
this
I
out.
knew somebody who used to do that too. He used to look at girls like he wasn't like too creepy, but he would like look at them consistently for a long time as they're walking away. They do like double takes, triple takes, and he's still looking. And he'll be like, look, I just wanted you to see me looking. So
yeah. You have to admit it. You have
It
to
works all
admit
the time, because
Yeah.
at first they're looking like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?"
Yeah, yeah.
And then when you start talking and they realize you're normal as hell.
yeah.
That's one thing I hate with online dating is like
You can't
all
do anything
women,
crazy.
all women treat you like the creep that's gonna be in their windows.
They're
Like,
always
That's
they're
because there's
expecting
no
it.
like
there's
real
there's no real way
no
to find
tone.
out.
There's no
either.
tone to what you're saying.
Yeah,
or
that's
anything,
true.
So it's
What's-
like,
What's the word? There's no like
it's like unless I come up with something
context.
super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
context,
yeah,
So
yeah.
if
Like-
there's nothing super funny I can come up with, off of your profile,
That's true,
then
yeah.
what can I do other than
I just hate being
know.
treated like that because I know I'm not about to be in your bushes. This,
Yeah.
You know how much work that takes to stalk you. You
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I mean?
not-
Like
yeah, I'm not-
I got
I'm
shit
not-
to do, but you know what I mean. But I understand why you have to be like that.
And every woman
Yeah,
on there
yeah, that's
thinks
true.
that she's a prize. It's like, shoot, you know,
Some
like,
nasty hoes on there too.
and, you know, like they'll give
Nasty
you
hoes
pressure
general,
and shit,
man.
and be
Yeah.
like, come on, like, you know, step
Shout out
up
to
your
the nasty
game.
hoes though.
Yeah, you know, step
they're
up your
cool.
game. Say something other guys wouldn't say to me, and I was just like, I don't know what other guys are doing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Give me
be,
something to work
be,
with then.
be-
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
be original. I'd be like, yo,
be original. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, okay, I have to rent a fucking spaceship.
Or I like
Yeah.
I like corny pickup lines. This is they be putting that shit up. there,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna start using on dating sites? I'm gonna be like, yo, you so fine, I'll drink your bath water.
Yo, that's that Charlamagne shit.
Let's see if that shit works, bro.
It probably
Use
will,
it for
man.
Kool-Aid.
You probably just
Nah,
you really, I
it's-
think actually, I think I have said some off the wall shit before. I know I
Nice.
have actually.
That's
I just
something-
can't remember what it is. I know I have though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What is
Not
it?
like creepy off the wall, just like crazy
Yeah.
off the wall. Hopefully to get a laugh.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, sometimes I have to say like
Yeah.
a funny line or something like that.
I can't even think.
Wait,
What's
wait,
the
what
craziest
you
thing? I'm trying to think what the wildest thing I've ever said on all.
you ever said?
was. Oh no, I think I said some wild shit before, but I think I ended up fucking her though.
Oh, really?
Because you know who
Worked
I
out,
think it
see?
was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
who they
You don't know. You know her actually.
I mean,
you
we-
know her
I
actually.
A couple of
You
us
know
have
her
traversed these
actually,
waters.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll show you a picture of her, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you know her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was her, but I blocked her. The bitch pissed me off so much off POF.
Yeah, man.
But it all came back
That's where
around.
you met
I think.
Oh.
So the thing was,
that's wild.
and it had to be her because when I think about the conversation that conversation that pissed me off, and the conversations I've had after I had sex with her, it's the same conversation.
Same conversation.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I think it was her because so pretty much the conversation was I opened up with some basic shit, the shit women hate on online dating. I was like, yo. I was not yo. That's out of control. I was
Yeah,
like,
so yeah,
You're talking to us right now, so I feel what you're saying.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
talking in our language.
how are you doing today? One of those
One of
basic
those,
intros,
yeah.
She's like, I'm good. I was like, just good? Some shit. I was not really trying to spit game. I was just kind of throwing darts out there just to see if it would come back.
To see if she would like open up convo herself.
Yeah,
Or,
which they
like, just
never
keep it
do.
going, yeah.
And she was like, her next message was, I'm only on this site to, or the conversation might have started flowing because I think the what are you on here for or what are you looking for conversation came up.
Really quickly, yeah.
And then she was like, I'm only on here when I want to get laid. That sounds like some type of shit she would say though,
Oh,
right?
shit.
Yes, it does.
Yes, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yes, it does. She
okay.
said
And I
some
was
straightforward
like-
shit to me before
yeah,
too.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, I get off at 8:30, so when are you trying to get fucked? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
since you so reckless, I feel like I
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
reckless too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, Psh, yeah, right. And I was like, so why are you throwing that shit out there? And then I just
Yeah.
pissed me off, so I
Yeah,
blocked
yeah,
her. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like a whore with standards, huh?
Yeah. Don't be telling
Yeah,
niggas you
yeah.
out here getting laid and think I'm about to try now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
when you want to come over now? You know what I mean? But I think it all came back around though, and I hit
Yeah.
it still. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
You
I
hit
know.
it
Yeah. That's
Shout out to the the ones with the most attitude. It's just like in sales, man. The niggas that got the most attitude,
Yeah.
they be ready to buy something,
Yep.
and the women with the most attitude be ready to throw that thing. They're
That's
just
true,
like
bro.
they just want to see if you can put up with 30 minutes of their bullshit. You know what I mean?
Which is,
really?
is actually not that easy to do.
Yeah. But see,
not,
but
it's not. It's way
However-
It's easy
yeah.
to do like
Yeah.
like at the first go around, but like
The second go around.
Second-
Hell
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, but that's the type of women that, because like you said, put up with your bullshit and then they let
Yeah.
you hit it. But I have known, especially one chick in particular, that loved to start
A problem.
arguments because here's what her logic was.
Okay.
She was like, because I was messing around with her. She used to work where I work. She was like, I believe that in relationships, there has to be lots of fighting, you know,
I met
at
people-
arguments.
Yo, if you literally believe that, that's a problem. Go ahead.
I've met people like that,
in
bro,
order
yeah.
to keep the relationship, you know,
Spicy and
Fucking knew that was
interesting.
coming.
Yup. Yeah, bro.
I thought that was the
They
most
use the same
insane-
words every
Yeah,
time, bro.
I thought
like-
that was the most insane shit I ever thought. Like to me, that's
I've
like
heard that
reality
more than
show
once,
mindset.
too.
Yeah, I've heard that multiple
There
times.
really is. I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, they all deserve to be on reality
They're,
TV.
like,
Yeah,
they're
like-
looking for an excuse to flip a table.
Yeah, like
and
okay.
makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, makeup
and
set.
women like that have a tendency to always like read into into shit so deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, yo, it's not that fucking serious though. Like, it's
Let me
really
tell y'all-
not. Yo, like,
Let me tell y'all what just happened to me.
Okay.
This girl hits me up, right? And I be fucking with her on and off.
Yeah.
But I probably ain't seen her in a while, right?
Mhm.
She hit me up and was like, "Yo, you want to go to the fair like now?" And I'm like, "No." I don't
Right,
know. I
right.
put because she said like she was like now, and I was like no. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Damn, you retorted
no.
the exact
damn,
same
was that more vicious than I thought it was? That was vicious.
oh, that was a cock back and a let
It
go.
was. It was.
Yeah, might have been a sawn off.
maybe that's why she lost her shit. I thought she was overreacting.
Oh,
I didn't
really?
realize it was that
I
vicious.
mean, well, she doesn't have to like. She
But hey,
You know what it was?
look,
No,
she
you
can
know
take her
why?
L.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know why I think it wasn't overreaction? Because I think it's still overreaction because she always tries to do this last minute planning shit with me, and I don't
so
never.
yeah, so you
Yeah,
you
and-
felt that. You was like,
Yeah.
you always do this shit.
Yeah, you should know what's coming.
okay.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
me to
No,
do some
the
last
other thing
minute
I was
shit,
gonna
yeah.
say is going back to context. Like, even if you're joking and stuff like that in text, you can't tell when somebody's joking or all
Yeah,
that
that's
stuff
Unless you
true.
don't
because
already
the
know their
inflection.
personality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
be
true.
like, no.
Like, I already
Yeah.
got to know you to know what this means.
Yeah.
Like, send it to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hit her back with the like no, and I was like, you know, this is like the most last minute, and like going to the fair ain't even some just drop everything, just go.
Yeah.
At least
It's
not for
not.
me.
Not for me, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like
not
I'm
cheap, man. It's not cheap either.
I gotta see how much money I got. Like this shit
Yeah.
ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know somebody. I didn't go
Especially-
to the fair, but somebody told me they went to the
Yo,
fair.
the
So,
rides are
shit,
not
man.
cheap. The food is not cheap.
And
That's
if
what
you
I'm
have a date, like you're paying for your food and their
That's
food,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
and then
like,
parking. Yeah.
I can spend
That's what I'm
$40 easily by myself. So if I
Yeah.
bring you, I'm buying for two. That's
Yeah.
80 right there,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's like as I've grown older, like the concept simple mathematics. I know you remember that.
Oh, I remember.
Fucking-
Shout out to Kane Carter.
Yeah, that concept just became so much realer.
It does, bro.
So
It
much
does.
realer.
I'm factor. Maybe this just screams. You know what? The name of this podcast is "I'm not ready for a relationship."
That's what it keeps going back.
That's
to.
what it
It's
keeps
like,
going back to.
Look, I'd like to have a
Because I'm telling
relationship,
you,
but this shit is
literally-
expensive.
Literally, every time something doesn't work out for me with a woman, I be factoring the time,
Time that you spent
Yeah.
putting that
and
oh
the
my
money,
God, bro.
and then
Yeah.
I be
Yes.
like,
To me,
I be-
it's the money because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
the money too.
Damn, man, I'd like
and
to
if
date her.
and if money wasn't spent, then I look at the time.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
the time.
Because
right.
that's just time is money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly.
So I'm like, so then I think about what I could have made in that time I was fucking around with you.
And what you
know?
could have been doing, to
Yeah.
make more or like
So,
just
like-
whatever. Like
So yeah, like every time a girl gets on my nerves, I be like, fuck that. Where am I gonna get paid again?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
how can I get some more money outside of this
Yeah.
this 2-week check? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm not ready for one.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Man.
That simple
It
mathematics.
depends.
Everybody
It's
needs
like-
to watch that. I need to
Everybody
send
needs
that
to
to
watch
you.
that.
Wait, what is it?
It was this dude, Kane Carter. It was a YouTube video like 2-3 minutes long, and it was a thing called Simple Mathematics, and he was talking about how much a date night would cost.
And he was like,
And there's like
Go
the
ahead.
infamous Black Twitter $200 date too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a Black Twitter thing. Like if he takes you out on the $200 date,
Then what?
then I
Then
guess
what?
you're expected to give some pussy up if I drop
Oh
two.
yeah,
Oh,
Shit, if I
yeah.
drop a hundo,
Yeah.
But a hundo, think about a
hundo happens really fast.
It happens really
really
fast.
fast.
So
Hundo
like
happens really
200
fast.
is like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we really think about like a $200 date and think about all this? I could have paid two bills or one important bill
Yeah.
with
Right.
that 200.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One time I spent 300 some change on a date, and I went just to dinner.
Exactly.
I've done that once, just because I wanted to go
Exactly.
to. But she was my girl at the time.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
different.
Okay, so
and that's
she-
and we're not going out for another 3
not just a
weeks.
date.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
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 it's not just a
it's
date
Like she
and
wanted to go
you-
to a super nice spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. You know.
Yeah, women don't realize.
All right. Well, fuck it. Let's do it.
But I think as men, we're supposed to be doing this though. So that's another thing I'm thinking. I'm not ready for no relationship because
No,
I'm.
we are supposed to be doing it, but the
We
thing
are.
is, you're not ready because it's like financially, I'm not capable of handling this without getting mad at myself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what it is.
Yeah, so it's like
because
I can't
even
looking at the bank account and be like, oh.
even if I do it all
Because-
and it doesn't even hurt my savings, I do it all, have a good time. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm
Yeah.
200, I'm 250, 300 down,
in the
like
whole, that fast.
that fast,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And,
all
yeah.
we
my,
do-
and right now, my to be honest, like my what am I trying to say? The bills that I get from like emergency room and all that shit,
Yeah,
medical
yeah.
bills. Yeah,
The
that's
medical
that's the word I
bills,
was
yeah,
looking for. Yeah, my medical bills is like kind of killing me. So I'm like, I look at somebody to date and it's just like,
You got medical
but
bills,
dude.
bro?
Yeah, you know that
didn't
some
know that.
certain tests that I got last
Yeah.
year.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I got a scan here and then
Oh,
there
CAT
and all
scans
that
and
stuff.
shit like that.
Man,
Yeah,
I
so,
need
but
to-
I'm
I need
still
to do shit
paying
like
for
that,
that
bro.
shit because you know paying it monthly and all that stuff.
Oh,
And-
you didn't have insurance.
Oh,
when
and
you
I
did
went to
that.
the emergency room one time
Uh-huh.
because
That
I was
fucked you
having
up,
some.
probably. That,
kind
no,
of
that
thing.
fucked you up.
That's a
Yeah,
heavy bill.
see?
That sets
Yeah.
you to that
Because not
Woo!
only are you paying for the test
'Cause-
that you're getting, but you're paying for just being there.
there. Yep.
Did you
Yeah,
not
and
have
those are
insurance?
Two separate bills. Huh?
Mhm.
Did you not have insurance?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
you
still,
still-
Yeah,
they still
yeah.
smack you. They
so
still
so
smack you, bro.
the
For real?
insurance
They
pays a
slap
certain
you.
amount,
But
but you're still left with
Oh.
like two. Well, this one was like 200, but sometimes like for CAT scan is like there'll be like 1,000 and something left.
Shit, my mom had
Damn.
surgery.
So
Oh.
which means it was probably like 3,000.
My mom had surgery twice in like a 2-month span, or
Yeah.
it was like a 8 week span or something because they didn't
Yeah.
do it right the first time.
Oh.
And like the bills that came, bro, like insurance was taking care of a lot of it, but we're talking about 6-figure bills that came in the fucking mail. Insurance is paying most of it. Insurance is paying most of
They
it.
pay a chunk, but then what's
they
left
pay
is still kind of a
6
chunk.
figures, bro. The chunk that's remaining is still
Yeah, yeah, it's still like
Holy
shit. There's like
shit.
1,000, 700 and whatever
Yeah, bro.
left.
Like in all, it was like a 6-figure thing, but then like
That's like when people get surgery on their pets, bro. That's a little deep, bro.
Ooh, yeah,
You know, like pet surgery. It's
Yeah.
let alone your own
I mean,
surgery.
I never
Yeah,
had
yeah,
to.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I never
yeah.
had to either, but like if De Niro
pets are expensive. First off,
They're like having a child. That's why
Yeah,
mine's,
man.
my kids don't live with
Bro,
me.
I still
they live
miss.
at home, but-
I still miss my dog's vet's appointments. I don't need no kid. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm
It's like it's fine. Drink some
Yeah,
water.
I'll be like, shit, bro. Like, I forgot I got to take your ass to the vet today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to have a kid, bro. It's too much for me, bro. I need a woman that's organized, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause I can get,
That's the thing, bro.
I can I can handle the force.
Yeah.
I know what direction we need to go. I need you to handle all the small
we
details.
need to really
there.
have some like solid teamwork. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
Like,
what it's
supposed
do
to
this
be.
shit. And what I also realized, bro, like I don't know how some people do it. Some guys, some niggas, whoever you want to say, just like or women. Like just date purely off of physical. Like, okay, I can fuck you. I can do whatever off of that.
Yeah.
Hang out. But like, for you to be my wife, like, reason I say this is because think about it. You can be around somebody who is ugly to you. Once you're around them for so long, you like you're not that you're not that ugly anymore. You're not that ugly.
Some
anymore.
people
Especially-
grow on you.
But then-
Especially what they do on the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when you with a woman who is bad as hell, say you're perfect like physical person.
she can't do nothing.
After you been with her for so long, you like you bad, but there's still other bad ones.
Yeah.
So, like I can't.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
gonna lock me
true.
down for life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so I need
true,
a chick
yeah.
who's gonna be able to like really. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
I'm telling you,
Some
man.
other-
That's
some
the other
shit.
thing too, man. Like in terms of dating,
Uh-huh.
like I know this would be like sacrilege to a lot of guys, but it's just like if I like when I see her, I'm just like, ugh, I just want to fuck her.
Yeah. You stay away.
I don't want to. I'm not marrying you. I'm not married.
Yeah, I
No.
can't marry that. Just
Because-
unless she's cool as fuck though.
It-
She gotta be
But
cool as fuck.
sometimes that's rare.
I don't, no.
Yeah,
but
that's
I've met
rare.
I've met a couple.
You met a couple?
Yeah, and I fucked
Okay.
it up in my life, man.
You've-
And I look back like, damn, I wish I would have took that road.
Oh,
Yeah, there's one.
shit.
There's one specifically that I met.
I don't
think I
long time
have
ago.
any.
Well,
Oh,
there's
yeah?
two actually.
that
There's
are
two.
worth like marrying.
There's two. But
yeah, I don't think so. I think I was close to one, but
You remember?
when I
okay,
think
No.
back on it, but I'm like,
we gonna do this one more time.
It just took me off guard.
she just needed guidance.
Yes,
She
but
just
I was
needed
gonna. But
guidance.
I was gonna. That's what I'm saying. I was ready to guide. I was ready to guide because she yeah.
She needed guidance. She was a
Yeah.
bad one though. She was a bad
Yeah,
one.
yeah, but the thing about her was that she came from one of those like a little bit of a troubled past, but to the point where it was like she's just a down to earth chick who can like, appreciate
Who can
things.
adapt to any
And
situation.
adapt to any situation.
Yeah,
and
which is
appreciate
nice.
things. And it's
No.
cool to ground with you and make it to the top.
Yeah,
saying
because you
grind
know
with
what it's
you.
like to be on the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was like I saw a lot in her, bro. We had
Was
some
she
really
younger than
deep,
you at the time? Okay.
We had some really deep, dope conversations where we would like chill in the bed and not even be ready to fuck or nothing, but we just chilling
Yeah.
in the bed, laying down,
Brother,
like, talking
really
about some stupid shit like, yo, have you ever felt the world just turn, like just tilt?
Yeah.
Like simple
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then we'd be
No,
like,
and not only that, bro. I know she was down because our power went out at the house,
she stayed with me.
and she still stayed at the
She stayed
house.
with me, bro.
And we were just throwing like wood into the fireplace and
Yeah.
shit to stay
Oh,
warm.
shit.
Like, but she
Yeah.
was still with the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro,
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit,
keep
I was in the process of getting evicted. She was chilling with me, just hanging out.
I had a girl that
shit.
told me I
Yeah,
would never
bro.
ride in that Saturn.
Whoa,
The Saturn that I
Whoa.
drove, I had a girl that straight up told me I would never ride in that car.
bro. She
Really?
see. This is why you know you
I
got
ran
good
into
women, bro.
her over the weekend.
Oh, over this weekend?
weekend?
Well, she saw me. Now, when I was
Look at me
exiting,
now.
now, when I was exiting the relationship, I had the caddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
So
that's
she
what
was
I
like,
looking
"Oh, I like this car."
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Now when I pulled up in that new thing,
Hey,
though,
what Dom say?
I bet you want me now, baby.
Yeah.
Everywhere
Bet
I
you want me
go,
now,
she talking
baby.
to her friends like, yeah, there you go. And,
But see, to me, it's like, okay,
I
well
pulled up in
then,
that
what is
Jeep.
she? What does she really like? Does she like the
She likes
guy
material
or
things.
the car? You know, because it's like, and
This-
you
I
can't marry
think-
someone.
I think with those chicks, well, it's the material thing, number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Like,
They want you to have it all together already without
Yeah.
them having their stuff together too.
yeah.
bro, they never
it
want to
still
have their
is
shit
like-
together. What's up with that shit, bro?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
what gets on my nerves,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's really what gets on my nerves.
It's like
I like
you want
women
me to
just
be?
like-
I'm a good looking girl. I got a cool
And I-
personality, so that means that you should be already be in place with everything. And then,
Yeah.
like, I'm like,
I'm still looking for myself.
mean-
You know, like, what are you doing with your life? It's
I mean,
like,
I get
trying to
that.
Figure it out.
I don't
That's
like-
what hers would be.
Yeah.
I am on a level where it's like, you know, if you choose another man over him being in a better place than I am, then sure, that's what you. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad because technically I need to get my shit together.
Facts,
Yeah, yeah.
that's how I
You know what I'm
feel.
saying? So I'm not gonna be
Bro,
mad at you.
If
but-
you find a nigga that treats you good and can take you on a trip every other month,
yeah, I mean,
Traveling
shit.
and shit,
hey,
you
look,
know?
baby, do your
Do your
thing.
thing,
Because
like-
really, I should be where he's at.
I
right
should
now.
be where he's at.
See, and that's
But
the other-
I'm not where he's at. So
Yeah.
it's,
So
you
I don't
do your
hold
thing.
nothing
I'm not-
against him. Yeah,
but do
because-
understand that you like. I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing you because I know you're not on your shit either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm
But see,
saying?
but there's a lot of like, especially like OkCupid and shit. Like you see them like on fucking mountains and stuff. Like these chicks love going like across the country to Spain and
That shit
Europe
fake
and all
too,
that
bro.
shit.
That shit fake. I feel like, or is it
Well,
just
I
that we're
know
at
a
the
girl
age where,
that like just
are
loves
we
to
at the
travel
age
with
where
it.
people are just traveling all the fucking time?
Nah,
This is-
not all the time. Some people. I mean, a lot of people are. There.
Okay, this
A
is
lot
my
of people are.
thing. I don't want to see everything. That's
Yeah.
just this is
That's
me personally.
Personally, I don't either, bro.
Yeah.
I hardly even. That's why I'm so bad at social media.
If
Sorry,
I'm
go
not,
ahead.
because I honestly, I be like, I don't even like going to vacation because I don't like going to the tourist spots. It be too many fucking people.
Oh yeah.
I don't like being around all these.
Oh,
crowd-
remember? Yeah, you said you like going like if you travel somewhere, you want to meet like a local person there
and go around and see
I
want
want
to
to live.
Spots.
I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
live
with
like
that
you
person.
would live,
Yeah.
like,
If
but
you
like
go
the-
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like now that I know Sharon or whatever,
on a
right?
tour bus.
Cali, we can,
Yeah, we go to Cali. I'll hang out with him at a bar for a night or two. I'm gonna try to find somebody else local that'll be like,
Yeah.
"Nigga, I ain't doing shit tomorrow, bro. Come through." Like
Yeah.
that would be the best vacation to me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Instead of let's go to Disney World
because
then
you
let's
get
go
real
to-
experiences
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, like I want to know what it's like to be here. I just
Right.
like, and then be here. Like even if I'm just fucking, if we in your fucking piece of shit. If I'm even if I fly to another country, I meet a fine ass chick that drive a hoopty.
Yeah.
But me and her driving to the mountains, she'd be like, "Yo, this is what me and my people used to do all the time, and we just smoke weed and just sit on the edge of the mountain."
That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
more
That's
fun to me
dope.
than going to fucking Disney World.
Yeah,
It
you
but
is
know what I mean?
because Disney World is just another Universal Studios or
Yeah.
Carowinds
Yeah,
or
but
just
see,
bigger
but
versions of all that stuff.
You know,
So,
there's
like,
a lot of women like they're just naturally just adventurous, and they just want to go to like Spain. They want to drink wine at this particular place, and they want to
Yeah,
go to
I
this
don't give a
mountain,
fuck
and they
about
want to
none
go
of that
the
shit, yeah.
skydiving over
I
here.
mean, I'm cool with. I don't see except the skydiving shit.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Nigga said, "Hold up, I'm not co-signing everything."
yeah. But I mean, I'm cool with like going somewhere with like Spain or some shit. And she
Yeah.
wants to try some wineries and shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it doesn't have to be everything too touristy because we could still go do
Yeah.
like
Yeah, the regular people
Regular
shit.
And then
Like
I'm,
white
I'm
people
not
shit.
saying like I'm not cool with it. I'm saying when I see that on their profile, I'm like, oh shit, I need money. I
Exactly.
can't
Yeah,
afford
yeah,
yeah, that's
support
true.
me.
because
Yeah,
she
that's
wants
true.
to go to fucking Spain and I can't even afford to go across the street.
yeah.
bro, traveling is so fucking expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But see, but they
dog.
want to go on your money.
Oh yeah, they're not trying to open their pocket.
They'll
at
go on
all,
their money
bro.
if they have to, but they want to go on somebody else's
Yeah,
expense.
yeah. But when you think about that, yo, when I think about it all the time, I'm like, yo, if I was a girl though, I would finesse the hell out of everything.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh
like,
my
how
God,
can
if
you
I was a
afford
girl,
that?
the hell out of everything, bro.
Bro, if I
They
was a
go out
girl-
and they pay nothing for drinks, bro.
Bro, if I was a girl right now, bro, holy shit, bro.
Yeah,
sometimes I
y'all
think
would
about
have
that,
never,
you know?
y'all would have never met me, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Y'all would have never met me, bro. I'd have been finessed the nigga out of his whole bank
Life.
account, bro.
Yeah, like his
Out of
whole life.
everything, bro. Like, I'd have,
Sometimes do you think about that and just be like, man, if I was a girl, damn, I would.
That's
not
why I
have
don't
to
trust
pay
them
for
because I'm like,
anything.
what I would do if I were you.
probably the same thing. It's like shit.
man, I would do some amazing things, bro.
Yeah.
man, you have no idea how high I can fly.
Like if I had my sex drive, like the current sex drive, if I had the current sex drive that I have, I would probably be a whore.
Bro, but the thing is,
Bro, Cardi B said never fuck. She said, if you just fucking and you single, She said, you better be fucking one broke nigga and one rich nigga. If you fucking two broke niggas, you just like dick, bitch.
Yeah.
She was like, you need to be getting something out of you giving up
Yeah.
that pussy to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
rich
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
And maybe you love the broke nigga, but you fuck the rich nigga because he's paying your bills or something. But
Yeah.
you're in love with the broke nigga.
Yeah.
She's like, but if you just fucking two broke niggas, you just like dick, bitch.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And like, there's some women out there who can finesse shit without even giving that pussy up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There's some of them who have an art to it, bro.
Yeah, finesse
Yeah.
that thing and like.
I
some
met
dudes-
one or
some
two
dudes
in
just
my
let all
day.
that shit go too. Some dudes they just so they fall for that.
You ever
shit.
hooked
Oh
up?
yeah, yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
hooked up? I've hooked up with like 2 or 3 girls that like are used to the life where like everything is catered to them, and the only reason I got in is because like I sense that early, or they even most of the time they'll come out and tell you what they're
Do what they
used to.
like, yeah, they like being treated.
And I'd be
shit.
like, well, I'm gonna be real with you. We're gonna take $60 to $70 dates.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come through. We're gonna Netflix. I'm gonna fuck the shit out you. And that's about, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
care what you do.
yeah,
do your
yeah,
thing
yeah,
with the
yeah.
mother niggas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna let you know what you're gonna get in
With-
this
with me.
situation with
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
what you're gonna get. A nice $60 to $60 to $70 date.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good old time. We're gonna crack jokes all night. I'm gonna bring you back to the crib. I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna send you on your way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but
I like women who have like little things that don't cost that much that they like. Just like little things like if you like strawberries and some shit, and I can just
oh,
randomly-
some simple shit.
some shit I can
Yeah.
randomly just bring it to you out of the blue from nowhere and just be
Yeah.
like, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all
Now
women
you
like
happy, I'm
flowers.
good. Yeah, I do
All
flowers.
women like
too. I do
flowers,
flowers.
yeah.
I have flowers up.
Niggas are slipping, bro. Yo, y'all niggas need to start sending your women these flowers,
Flowers, bro. Like, what is
I
wrong
be-
with you, bro? Let it know.
Nigga,
she
I be
think
on
about
line.
it, dog.
Yeah.
I'll send flowers to somebody out of state, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sending
See,
these
but
flowers
yeah,
off.
I send flowers, bro.
You have to take into account too that it's like
If she
when
worth
you
it, though.
when you
I
that's
don't
true.
do
but-
that with every chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
not
when you
everyone.
look in our climate and all that stuff, and I always say like music is sort of like it's more influential to us than we think it is. Like you know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
how it could shape like how people think and how people are and all that stuff. I mean, if you think about like the most of the music we listen to, even in R&B, like nobody's talking about like actually like love and giving flowers
true.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just smashing.
Hip hop couples, I feel like, is just
So it's
now
kinda
becoming
just getting
more of a
to the-
thing.
More, yeah, it's become more.
Yeah.
of a
The
thing,
last-
R&B
like-
has kind of become hip hop in a way, like in terms of the same, you know
You know
the
what
way
it
they
is with the
treat women
R&B
and shit.
though? I feel like they all be married, but they don't be talking about no married people
They
shit.
don't.
Yeah,
They don't because
yeah,
they
yeah.
know what they know what it's gonna make them money
Well,
what they cater
yeah,
to.
yeah, they
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
they can't sell
Yeah.
that.
And
Like,
everybody
that's how
that-
they say about Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? She always
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
this with guys and shit like, but she happily married with
Oh,
her.
the single
Yeah.
ladies. It's like
Yeah.
you're with fucking Jay-Z.
Well, was that? Oh, that was the beginning of the relationship.
Oh, that was like 2008. They were already
it was
dating.
like-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they started
yeah.
dating
They-
like
they were
2004 or
dating multiple,
something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so all the single ladies is just like, but she's like wifed up. You know,
That's
so-
true.
But you know, everybody that listens to her isn't with a husband, so she's catering to.
Yeah, but I come from that era, man, where she's like, I still believe it, just catering to the
I'll
world, man.
make love to you know, like we
you
don't
gotta
get
cater,
songs
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
there's
cater
no-
to her.
So romance, you know,
Hey,
like
you know-
chivalry is sort of.
I cater to her, man.
I know what you mean. I'm not with the catering shit unless I actually like you.
That's what I'm
It-
saying.
No, yeah.
Oh,
What
okay,
I'm
okay.
talking about. I'm not talking about some random chick.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about some chick I've been talking to for like a couple
You know,
weeks.
you know what,
yeah.
you know what,
Nah.
you know what R&B song.
You gotta
I
earn that shit.
Yeah.
You know what R&B song I fucking loved? That was like, yeah, my nose is like,
It actually takes me a while to even start paying for like,
Mine is dripping too.
like
but
buying
yeah.
random shit.
but it was like you almost think it's some love shit, but it's some savage shit though. That Miguel Quickie.
Oh no.
Mommy, you look.
But he did it well.
I'm just another guy that
perfect
came
blend.
to check you.
Oh
Perfect
yeah,
blend of, like, his
yeah,
lyrics-
that's-
his lyrics and-
I don't
melody
wanna
and all
be
that shit,
loved.
yeah.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
loved.
Just
I
the way
just
he's
want a
delivering.
quickie.
That just goes into
Yeah.
that
No
just goes
bite
into
marks, no scratches, and no hickey.
that goes into finesse. Like he
Yeah.
just finessed the hell out that. Like he said everything that a man, would say,
Yeah.
like real savagely, without being savage about it.
But he's
Like,
being romantic about
yeah,
it.
he's being romantic in a way.
Romantic
He's
about
being
his
savage,
savageness.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make songs like that, like Savage,
Yeah.
I'ma fuck you songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, this ashtray is fucking disgusting, my nigga. Holy
Low key,
shit.
it is actually high key.
That is so. What you?
Pulling roaches out. Real niggas know.
Man,
Saving
it takes me
money.
back to the days.
Of what? Oh, what that?
Townhouse.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I drove by the townhouse when I went to the fair on Thursday, actually.
word?
I
How's it holding up?
parked in the neighborhood, yeah.
What's it
How's
looking
it
like over
holding
there?
Still looking regular. Somebody got some Christmas or Halloween lights in our old trap house.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that was my trap house, bro.
You told him?
Bruh.
Oh,
Yeah, I was telling the Uber driver that because we was
Oh.
lazy. We fucking
Oh, yeah.
Ubered from
Oh,
from
right,
there
right.
up to the street. It was like $3.
yeah.
But yeah. I was like, yeah, bro. That's where they ran through my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Good times, bro. A lot of women ran through that
Yeah,
house
yeah.
too, bro.
I just Ubered recently actually because Tehran hit
no
me up.
Lyft, not Uber.
Oh, Tehran hit me up for his brother was wanted to go to like dinner for birthday or something.
Okay.
Like Friday.
Yeah.
But like I guess that didn't happen. But basically, me, him, and his brother went down. We Ubered, and then I was walking down by Architect, man, and this girl was outside taking pictures.
Oh,
And she was,
Architect,
yeah,
Architect,
she was
okay.
like, cute as hell, man. Actually, I'll show you. And she was like taking pictures, and like me being, a drunk motherfucker, I was just like
Yeah.
talking to her and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like we were hanging out
Yeah.
and talking, and then the photographer kept interrupting us, bro. And I was just like, is he your man? Because he keeps trying to stop me from talking to you.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Was it?
Huh? No,
Was
no.
it?
She's like, no, it's not my man. It's not my man. I was like, all right, cool. Because I don't know. He keeps doing this.
Yeah.
I'm clearly working right
Yeah,
now.
no, it was just like to be cool. I told her like, yo, we should do like some skits because like I've been trying to find a cool chick that just wants to like do like skits and shit.
It's hard to find a cool chick, bro. That,
Well,
that doesn't
doesn't
think
that
they're
go
trying
back
to
to,
fuck
like,
you.
Doesn't
what
think
I
you're
was
trying to
saying?
fuck, right? That just doesn't think
does.
you're trying to fuck. Like a cool chick that doesn't think you're trying to
Yeah.
fuck. That's her.
Yeah, but see, but not
Cool,
just a
right?
cool chick.
I mean, she's cute.
Yeah.
What is
But
she?
like, I don't even fucking know, man.
I mean, she looks white, but she looks like she's like Hispanic too.
yeah,
Really? Yeah.
something like that. But
Did
yeah,
you kiss her though? Because y'all was pretty close.
No, I didn't do anything. No.
I'd have licked her
Nah,
neck.
nah. Yeah, see, that's that shit. But I'm trying to like meet cool women and just keep it on the ground level.
Yeah, I got like 2 right now.
I like. Should we talk about that shit right now?
Yeah.
I'm talking about just like friend ground level.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but see, but that goes back to what I was saying. Remember, not
Which
just
nobody ever
cool,
believes. I know
but
they don't believe it
attractive.
either, but it's just fine.
Not just cool, but attractive. There are a lot of cool girls, but
Yeah,
cool,
but
and
cool and
attractive.
attractive.
So
That's-
that's what I
yeah.
was saying.
Yeah,
is,
that's
is a little
true.
rare. You know,
because you ugly girls are cool as hell.
you know, like that.
Nothing to work on with your personality.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. I came from that past. I was an ugly nigga coming up.
Hey, look, I'm not saying this like I'm a piece of work, but I'm just saying like
I just
in
never had
terms of that.
swag until older.
It took so long for me to get
Man,
swag,
it
bro.
took so long to get swag.
Bruh, I
bro.
Oh yeah, remember? Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
I didn't like officially like I used to like have girlfriends and shit coming up like as middle school, high school, shit like that. But it was always a girl that I positively knew. Like I just knew that she
There was
already
no
liked
way
me.
she was turning you down.
No way she was
Yeah,
turning me down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm
Like,
leaving
no
no
way she
room
was
for
turning me down.
error.
No
Yeah.
room for error. Like I
Yeah.
knew, you know what I'm saying? We like hung out or whatever. One thing led to another through a friend or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it wasn't until, not until like fucking out of high school almost. Like when I fucking at Wake Tech when I started like shooting shots. Like at
Yeah,
this-
like
Bruh,
there's
me
not-
too,
You're
bro.
trying
I
to
was
make
just- that's
nothing
when I
out
was
of
shooting
shout
shit.
out,
shots.
shout out to that first year at Wake Tech.
we
were
were
like-
shooting shots though. We was
Yo.
all, it was all shooting shots.
Our first
bro.
year at Wake Tech, bro, we
Yeah.
would literally, it'd be like me, Lauren, and like 3 other dudes, bro.
Yeah.
We would literally be sitting down talking, and then somebody would be like, yo, let's go skirt chasing.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
we
we
would-
did used to do that.
Yeah, and we literally would just get up and walk around campus, and every fine girl that went by, we took a shot. And like, we took a shot
It's
at
like,
it, bro.
it's like
Like,
everybody knew, like, yo, we just got to work on this shit.
we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's like we all subconsciously was like, we all kind of suck at talking to women.
Yeah.
Let's just
get it
crash
poppin'.
and
Let's
burn
get it
together.
And
poppin'.
college, yeah, and college is like it is sort of like the testing ground, you know,
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the real world in terms of doing
Uh-huh.
that. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But there was that first year at Wake Tech that changed the game forever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then me
and
and
it-
Drew even watched,
Yeah.
read like, went through the artist seduction book too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you told me
yeah,
that. No,
yeah.
I was gonna say, but in college, at the same time, women, what they're looking for isn't. It seems like in different stages of life, females are looking for different things. So
Yeah.
in middle school, they're looking for something. In high school, they're looking for something. Leather jacket, car, and shit.
Cars,
Oh,
big.
Yeah,
or
car.
just high school sweetheart type
Sweetheart
of shit.
type
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
that shit too.
And
They have
in,
that, like,
in college, you have
dream.
something else. But it's just like out of college, like this, not the stakes, but it's just like
A lot more
you're-
variables come into
you're-
play.
There's more requirements
Yeah.
that are added.
Yeah.
The older women get,
Mhm.
there
But
are
you know-
different things that they're looking for. You know?
But you know what it is with the women? Like, dudes be thinking they can't talk to any woman they want. But I'm going to tell you why dudes ain't getting the woman they want. Because literally niggas ain't making no attempts.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
literally, the finest chick, if she locks eyes with you
it. Yeah. You
for,
got, you
like,
got a shot.
for
Yeah.
2 seconds,
She'll
Yeah.
at least let you talk to her. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
yeah.
that.
she will let you
She'll
open
let
up.
you open up.
yeah.
No matter how corny it is. You could be like, you could literally go up to a fine chick that you know is fine, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, because I've done that
And you
more
can
than
say
one-
that.
Yeah, and I've
Yeah,
said
I don't
that,
know
and
what
I've
the
just
fuck-
said
I've done
like,
that too.
Yeah.
because it's like sometimes I get in my head and I be like, I ain't about to waste my time.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I look up twice, she's staring at me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So like, if I just go over there, I'll be like, yo, I don't even know what to say, but I'm just gonna introduce myself
Yeah.
and let's just see where this conversation goes. And they be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, because so many niggas ain't even making the initial attempt,
Yeah. That's
like
true.
at all.
They just
Like,
let it pass. They just let it
Yeah, so many dudes don't even make that first attempt. Like,
Yeah.
that's why a lot of these chicks be single.
Yeah,
because like
yeah.
dudes literally ain't making no attempts.
They get real intimidated. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like, but that's the thing. You just gotta like fight through that shit. Like even if you're thinking any of that shit, just go for it, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
got worst thing that can happen. Once you learn the worst thing that can happen is a no, bro.
Yeah.
Life changes
Yeah,
for you.
for
It's a
real.
life
Yeah,
changes
you have to
for
get
bro.
used to the no. I think that's what it is. I remember
Yeah.
somebody, there was this video of this guy talking about it. He was like dating and all that shit and how to speak to women and all that stuff. And he
Yeah.
was saying like that's the biggest problem because that boys and men have is just like they don't, from a young age, we're not really taught how to deal with rejection. So
That's true.
a lot
Yeah.
of men, a lot of them fight through it and just be like, look, crash and burn, look, whatever.
Yeah, and then you figure
Yeah,
shit out.
that's
A lot
true.
of men, they're just or
crash and
boys,
burn.
they're
They
just
crash and
like
burn one
shit.
time.
She's like,
Yeah, they
no,
get-
what
they
the
get hit
fuck is
one
wrong
time and
with
it's
you?
a
What
wrap.
must be wrong with
Yeah,
me? Shit,
yeah.
I'm
You
just
ever-
gonna
you
be
ever
a
asked-
demon.
Bro, I've
I've
there's
done
one
this.
time
I've probably done this twice. You ever asked a girl why?
Why? I don't think so.
I feel like I have. I can't give you a scenario right now.
I can't either, but I know
feel
I've
like
done
I
it
have.
twice. And just
Yeah.
thinking of when I did it,
Because that,
I'm like,
'cause
boy,
you-
that's some sucker shit. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
really?
Like,
Just asking.
be like, yo, why not? Like, I know who you used to date. That's a bum ass nigga. You
Oh,
know
like
what I'm
that?
saying?
Oh no,
Not,
shit.
not that, not
That's
not
funny.
that harsh, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
You made me think of the movie The Wood.
Yeah,
Oh, The
but-
Wood.
Like that
Yeah.
nigga Terry Bone. I know I look better than that nigga.
Yeah, I remember.
But I'm thinking about like, because I've definitely said that, and I've asked that at least twice. Like,
Yeah.
why not? Like, no, tell me the reasons why.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Say, hey man, you want to go out? Just like, no. Why?
yeah. Which is some sucker shit. Thank God I stopped doing that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've asked like, I might have said why, and then if she give me a response, I'd like live with it or just whatever.
Yeah.
But like I've met some really cute women off some like random stuff, like wanting to say something to them and like say hello to them, and they say nothing back, and I'd be like, yo, you're rude, and then all of a sudden the conversation pops off.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
yeah,
happened
yeah.
to me with,
Those are the ones that like drama though.
yeah. I
those
know.
are the ones that
I
like-
fucking realized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are the
like-
ones that like drama.
Yeah, see, man.
But like,
yeah.
but I would say I would
It's
say
like
kinda cool, though.
landmines
Like,
and
there's
shit.
one scenario I'm thinking about. I mean, I didn't really. Only thing I wanted to get out of that was just know that I had an opportunity because she
That's
was
it,
bad.
yeah.
She was bad, and I was like, I just wanted to like be.
Niggas
like,
don't
okay.
realize how many opportunities they got out here.
Yeah.
Like I was just at Garner in downtown Garner, bro. This chick was staring at my ass hard, like looking at me like meat, and she was bad.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, this is gonna require so much work. And
Work. And you stop yourself, bro. You stop
I just
yourself.
don't want to do
Sometimes.
it.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though I know it's wide open, I just don't feel like doing
There's
it.
there's so many subtle things that some people probably think that I like. If they hear me talk about it, they'd be like, "Bro, you're just full of yourself." It's like, nah, I think this means I have a shot. Like,
Yeah.
just
Yo,
simply-
I'm gonna bring my
simply, like-
homegirl in here because I think she's definitely pulling up. I don't have to worry about her flaking or no shit.
Okay.
She can have this conversation with us
Ah,
because we can't be
okay.
talking about girls and not have no
Nah,
representative.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
yeah,
It's kind of wild.
That's
Because we
right.
probably look crazy right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. No, to
Probably
defend
piss-
themselves and shit.
To
Yeah,
defend
defend
themselves, or at least
themselves.
tell us why,
Yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit.
I'm just
So,
gonna-
so you tell me when a girl's not fixing herself, but like fixing herself and like adjusting her shit like nearby, she cares about her parents when you're nearby.
Yeah.
What you
Just
mean?
in shit.
So something that like
Oh, like if you walk by a chick and then she starts fixing her like clothing or some shit like that,
apparently like really like obviously
like adjusting shit all of a
really
sudden.
adjusting shit all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
yeah.
like-
Oh, she's ready.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's ready. She's ready.
But anyway,
She ready.
anyway, you're right though. We do need a woman in here.
We
for
do
that.
need. I got a homegirl. I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow at work.
Actually,
Actually,
I still haven't hit up my homegirl.
oh yeah,
So you-
and we're not doing no interviews in November, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, we got all
right,
November.
well, I'll hit
to
her
do
up.
that. Yeah,
I'll hit her up.
bring her in, start getting just get
Yeah.
shit.
The
popping.
female perspective.
Yeah.
the female perspective.
Oh, the other chick that I told you about, I started shaking when I was talking to her. I told you that.
What?
The one that I showed you a picture. And she
Oh,
was
you
bad.
did tell me.
The one
yeah,
just
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy because I wasn't even. I think the reason it was though is because I had never like just tried to talk to somebody about like getting on a podcast before.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she was super bad at the same time, so I didn't want her to think that I was just doing
It was
something
like
crazy.
this is all new territory.
It's all
type
new
of shit.
territory.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I told her like I was like talking to her and like all of it was smooth, and I like pulled out the phone to like get some IG information and shit, and then my hand started shaking, and the phone was shaking, and I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
and I was like, I'm fucking shaking. This is pitiful. I said it out loud, and then she started smiling and laughing. She was like, it's okay. I was like, nah, I'm normally smoother than this.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
so you just
yeah.
just
Yeah, oh yeah, I said it out loud. Yeah. And then
I
it
got
was
a
cool.
number. I got a number at work. I got a number. I got a number at work last week, but I forgot to get the number. I had to get it on the second round.
Wait, you forgot. Wait, so
My
say again.
opening, I was so direct, and my opening was so like, no matter what. First of all, this nigga Zach. I've been talking about this girl since I started. I'm like, bro, I got to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so and I still ain't hit her up. I'm lazy as fuck. Bro.
Ah,
I
I'm
be
the
getting,
same way, bro. I'm
yeah, I
really
be
bad
getting
at that
numbers
shit,
and not
man.
hitting the motherfuckers up,
Oh,
bro.
I do that shit. Oh, fuck, bro, I'm the
Jesus,
worst.
bro. And that's just like, yeah, you struck out 3 times.
I'm lazy
Shit
with
like
the women
that.
that I with the women I do talk to. Like,
Yeah,
I'm lazy
so-
with that shit.
So Drew, not Drew, Zach, we walking up, and I'm like, yo, I'm telling, no, because I was telling him about, he was like, yo, I seen your girl. I was like, bro, I ain't even seen her. He was like, when you gonna shoot your shot? I'm like, I'm gonna just do it next time. Next time, we're coming back from lunch. She's coming back from lunch.
Yeah.
We're coming in the back door. She's coming in the front door,
Yeah.
bro. This nigga Zach was like, here we go. Shoot your shot, nigga. Hey, he was like, you better shoot your shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he'll sell you on some shit.
yeah,
now.
because it's almost like I've been talking to you about what I'm gonna do,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
we're
Now it's the situation.
Because he was like,
I gotta show up.
He was like, perfect situation. You better shoot that shot.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was like, I guess I'm going in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So as soon as I'm on the elevator, I just started going in. I was like, yeah, what you doing tonight? We about to hit this fair and shit like that. And she was like, oh no, I get off at whatever. I'm like, shit, man, just hit us up when you get off work. Just pull up. She's like, yeah, I might do that. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up. Got off the elevator. I'm like, I don't even know this bitch's name.
Yeah,
I don't have her number. So I have no information, bro. It was when the elevator doors open, nigga. I was like, okay, I'm out. This went great. I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm gonna
Next
hit
time
you
I
up.
but it was perfect. Next time I saw her,
Yeah, that's perfect for the next.
for the second round,
For the second round,
on the next break, I was like,
you just played all.
I literally don't know anything about you. Talk about I'm gonna hit you up. She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
it's gonna be funny,
she was
like-
like, literally when you walked off, I was like, I'll see him again because he didn't. I was like, you know what I'm saying? She must have known I was fucked up too.
Because
Like,
they would have been awkward. They'd be like, hello. It's like,
yeah,
oh, that's
and
right.
then turn around.
Then
but
that was
she-
the whole be awkward and shit.
yeah, but I was like, I don't even know what your name is. So she told me her name. I was like, okay, just give me your number. She gave me her number. I was like, okay, now
Yeah.
I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this will work this time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, all right, cool.
That's funny, man.
Oh shit, let's get the fuck
I
out
was
of
gonna say
here.
it's
man.
probably been
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2 hours, ain't it?
Nah, 40, hour 40.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Almost.
yeah, we out
All right,
here.
all right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But we got some consistent viewers. We're getting like 20 views a week now.
Yeah, we'll get,
since
you know,
it's been on iTunes, it's been
Yeah.
like 20 plays every week now.
yeah.
That's solid.
It's
And like
20
I
to
said, the
30.
audience,
Yeah, it's been
Almost 30.
the
yeah.
audience, we'll get a female perspective
We'll
on
get a
here. We
female
talked
one.
a lot about females
What's that? We
without
need,
one
like,
here, but you know.
I really think
There was a
that-
lot of that this time. I'm sorry, y'all.
I really think though that this girl that I'm thinking about, I think she the type to pull up like once every other week type of shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Cause she cool like that. Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
what's up. That's
yeah, yeah.
and that's that shit you need.
Yeah, so
That's what you
yeah,
need.
and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, and she with the shit too.
I'm gonna ask you
I fuck
more
with her.
questions when we get off the air.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. Fucking savage. Yeah. All right, yo, yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Oh,
Hey,
next
yo.
week we interview Donovan McCrae next week.
Okay.
So we'll have that. He sent me a track you want me to get off.
Probably some
Damn.
bars on that shit. He nice.
Okay.
Yeah, he nice. I fuck with him.
But yeah, I got to do that. My fucking nose been stopped up, so I got to
Oh.
record that. But yeah, man, we out. We'll see y'all next week. Donovan McCrae episode next week, and then every week after that, it's just me and Shane. Probably, you know, just the homies at that point. No,
Yeah,
like
me,
actual
you,
outside
whoever's
interviews.
here.
Yeah, whoever's here. But yeah, just no like outside interviews.
Yeah.
So don't hit me up, and you know, what I'm saying, no, I won't say that.
Yeah, don't say
you can
that.
still hit
never,
me
yeah,
up.
you know,
You can still hit me
Some
up,
of these might
but
fly
just
in.
know you're gonna get pushed back for 4 weeks though.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
if I don't hit you up in 4 weeks, it's not because I'm curving you. It's
Yeah.
because there's been a halt on interviews. Okay, especially while we get this, while I upgrade this computer, man, because I lost Madison J's footage off of this fucking computer, and we can't have no mistakes no more like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We almost
yeah.
lost the audio too. While he was here, we almost lost the audio because the program crashed while I was exporting.
Oh yeah.
So it's like we got to get that done.
gotta upgrade.
Yeah, we can't be having no fucking
Yeah,
jewel
mishaps.
conversation and
Yeah,
then
there's
lose it.
no tech issues can be. popping
Yeah,
up.
so I got to upgrade the hard drive and all that shit. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Hey.
Peace.